This feels really close.
Too close?
Can you guys see my pores?
Well, we're a couple minutes early, so.
Oops. Well.
Could I come back a bit?
This is, whatever you think. Sure. That's perfect. I'm sure that's, no, whatever you think, Jodi. You're the one that, good morning. You're the one that always has the good eye for this. So you do it the way you like. If it was better, closer, I feel like now it's farther away than we normally do. Hello, hello. Hello. Oh my gosh, you guys, these comments are coming so fast. Good morning.
Can you read the comments?
Good afternoon. Yeah, I can read the comments. But you can, I don't know if it's too far out this way, but you have the good eye for that. You're the tech
Because we're right in the middle.
Perfect. Cheers, coffee cheers this morning, everybody. Yes, it is a PJ party. Pretty happy with that.
Alaska.
Alaska, right? Victoria, San Diego, Massachusetts.
I'm sorry, Penny. These are old, but yes, you might be able to find them somewhere.
These are so good.
PJ Salvage every year comes out with a new...
Sometimes they redo
Good morning,
prints,
Hoey.
right? Good morning.
Or they'll adapt it, but they usually come out with an animal wearing some knit.
Knitwear. Yeah. Like a winter theme, but
Yeah. I have emus too in hot pink.
that's super cute.
Caitlin's in a onesie.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, Virginia. Oh, it said Erin's from Virginia and then Virginia from Colorado.
Really? Well, I am so happy to see everybody. Good morning, Carson. Hello from the Shetland Islands, Emily. What? And
Hi.
Ireland.
Una from Ireland.
And Norway. How's everything going in Norway? I feel like Norway, I got to look on the map, but I think Norway's very similar latitude-wise to us. Like, I think we have similar, like it's dark super early in the afternoon and stuff like that.
Sarah said the glasses. Yes, Tracie got new glasses.
Thank you. Thank
Wait,
you.
are we
Actually,
doing
they're my first ever progressive prescription, so I'm slightly dizzy. This is day 2.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Dragon Horde Yarn said, what? Wait, are we having a pajama party? We will wait. You go put yours on.
Actually, I almost put that in our Instagram post, but then I thought, you know what? There's a lot of people that have to go to work.
Yeah.
And yes, it's always a PJ party in December for us. We love wearing pajamas. They're a big deal for us. It's one of our favorite gifts ever.
Yeah.
Can never go wrong with a great pair of PJs. This year, I'm rocking the animal print. Who am I? This is crazy.
I'm not mad at the animal print.
I'm not mad at it either
Yeah.
because it's super black and it's kind of this blushy pink.
Yeah, no.
Anyway,
I mean,
it's like a jog.
I would wear this out. She's got matching bottoms with like the
They're
black.
a jogger style.
Yes, yeah.
I don't know that I'm going to wear the bottoms out, but I would wear this with black pants, like black.
Oh my God.
For sure, Jodi. This is not going to be just pajamas for me, but we can talk about pajamas later.
Max said you're a cougar.
Max.
Good
You know what
morning.
else I put on today? Under eye concealer.
I did too.
I've scared the heck out of myself lately.
Oh, Hohe wears. We knew Hohe's got a secret love for animal print.
And sequins.
Send her a sequin zebra and she'll love you forever.
Right?
Yeah. So good.
Cougar. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess I'm old enough.
You are old. You are there.
Oh
if you were single, you would be called a cougar.
Oh my gosh. Jodi, now I'm all depressed again.
No.
Anyway, it's been a while since we've been here. Yeah. We missed a week.
Drowning in yarn. His PJs are either sheep or Star Wars.
Aw, that's so
There are
cute.
worse things in life. Oh my God, Carson got
Carson,
dressed.
go put your pajamas back on. Actually, we should have given everybody fair warning.
Yeah.
But
Hi, Ruby.
you know what? You can wear whatever you want. Will you come visit us?
Sorry, Rusty. Sorry. From way back here, it looked like Ruby. Hi, Rusty. Kuwait.
Good
Sarah.
evening from Kuwait. See, is it too early to have your jammies on, Sarah?
You know what? That's not a thing.
You know what? It is crazy. So I guess I should just say it. We missed our thing last time because my son got COVID.
Yeah.
He's great. He's almost better. But Jeff and Georgia and me, we were in quarantine, so nothing was happening.
Yeah.
But we were talking about pajamas. There were days that I slept in pajamas, and there was a change in the middle of the afternoon into new pajamas. And I just have the rotation going. All the flannels.
Yes. You wore them all.
I wore them all.
Yeah.
I wore them all. So I don't really want to talk about the COVID thing because it's hard for me.
Yeah.
I know he's fine, and
It was a lot, right? It was a lot.
you know, my heart goes out to everybody.
You never know until they get sick. So
Yeah.
you're on pins and needles every day.
Totally.
Waiting for an update. I can only imagine. And you're sitting there and you were there in quarantine. You couldn't even be like...
Right. So as a mom, of course, when they're sick and they have the flu and you're bringing them liquids and making soup and doing whatever. You guys, we got so lucky. I don't want to make this into a big thing because we were very lucky. He's fine.
It doesn't minimize...
Everybody we love that had it.
Your stress
in the house.
and anxiety, though.
Yeah. The anxiety was there.
This might
Just
be
be careful. Just
wear
do
your
what you can
fucking mask.
do. Don't go to the mall. Don't
Yeah.
have family dinners.
So yesterday I was in IGA.
Yeah.
And I was just doing magazines with Jordan. We went back. I was wearing just a sweatshirt and leggings. This woman refused to wear a mask. Sarah, who was the supervisor at the time, who is amazing,
Right.
had offered her a mask, and she just didn't even make eye contact and said, "I'm exempt." She was so rude to Sarah, and I felt like I couldn't let it go. Jeff had stepped out for a minute, and she was going through the till. If I didn't do something right
Totally,
then,
Jodi.
she would have been gone. And I went up to her and said, I said, "I'm sorry. We are offering curbside pickup or delivery, but we're not having any." She wouldn't even look at me. I said to the cashier, "Please stop bringing in her groceries." The woman then said, this was a 20-second interaction.
Right.
She said, "This is fucking ridiculous. This is my first time." And her voice just immediately goes up, right?
Yeah.
And then she looks me up and down and says, "You're a fat bitch."
Wow.
And left.
Wow.
That's the kind of people and the attitude people have. I almost called her a Karen.
Well, she is. That's the epitome of what that is, Jodi. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
It didn't matter to me, but Sarah was too nervous. You just knew this woman's energy was awful.
Here's the thing. We have a giant 3-foot sign on our door that masks, thank you for wearing your mask to keep our community safe. We are 100% mask policy for several months now. This is not a new thing.
Yeah.
And most people, like 99.5% of people, are so grateful that we are taking COVID so seriously and keeping everybody as safe as possible in our store with social distancing and 100% mask wearing all the time. Sanitizing, we sanitize our store like crazy. And people, they're sanitizing everywhere.
Exempt or not, we are offering...
There's no such thing as exempt.
Curbside pickup, or we will deliver your groceries.
And here's the thing, that woman, that horrible human being that puts herself before everybody else, we've had a lady. So I hear all these stories because Jackson and Jeff are at the store and they're very adamant about keeping this policy, keeping everybody safe. So we hear a lot of stories at home about mask issues. There was a lady, she had to have been, Jackson said, maybe close to 80 years old. And she suffered from COPD, and she came in her walker, and she's wearing a mask, and she's wearing a mask. She has breathing issues, but did not want to possibly harm anybody else. And so he noticed, geez, can I help you? He had her sit down. He said, "What do you need? I will get everything for you, and you meet me at the till. We'll ring you through." So there's people that care about other people because that's what wearing a mask means.
Yeah.
Right? So he saw that, she should have been getting our delivery service.
Yeah.
But I just mean putting yourself before other people's health. And especially now, just like the rest of the world, our Canadian numbers have started to go crazy. Ever since Thanksgiving. Ever since October.
We're one of the jokey provinces right now.
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
It's terrible. So if you can't wear a mask, don't leave your home.
Yeah.
If you think your health is more important than other people.
The trouble, this woman was a woman that you could instantly tell she could give two shits about anybody else.
Well, there's a whole group of people that think COVID's not a real thing.
Yeah.
So, great.
Yeah.
Right? So maybe
Anyway,
she's one of those. Jodi.
just be nice and wear a mask.
I don't care if you don't wear it. I do care if you wear it everywhere. I was going to say, I don't care if you wear it anywhere else. I do care.
Yeah, wear it everywhere.
I do care. And we care about you, and we care
Yeah.
about our community, and we are going to make sure that you wear a mask. So that is sadly not an isolated thing. And I know everybody else in retail can relate because
It happened to Jordan the day before.
It can happen.
And the customer behind the Karen phoned later that afternoon to commend. It happened to be Jordan. That's the only reason I heard about
That's
it.
great.
That just thank you for sticking up for your staff and other
And
customers.
that's always what happens
Yeah.
after an explosion like that. People come later and say, I feel so safe. Thank you for making sure that this policy is in place.
Yeah.
And I know there are people that are actually truly it's a health issue for them to wear a mask and they have breathing. That is why we offer curbside pickup. So you don't have to come in the store. You don't have to wear a mask. We offer delivery. So, and those people, I hope your family is taking care of you. I hope your friends are taking care of you and bringing groceries.
I pray this woman doesn't get ill.
No kidding.
Right?
But if she does, call us because we'll bring your groceries.
Right. Because we're kind
That's
people.
what we're doing.
You know what the thing is? And the reason I had her stop her groceries being scanned, she was at the till. Had she been kind and just say, I am exempt, I'm so sorry, I'll do that next time. How do I do the groceries? Instead, she chose to be an asshole. And I said, you can't have these. Yeah. You're not getting this. Yeah. Had she been kind, I would have let her finish her and let her know how she can
really
order
awful.
online.
It's really,
right?
really
Choose
awful.
to be nice, you guys. It is an absolute decision. Choose to be nice and kind. And you know what? Everybody needs a little extra of that right now.
There is so much suffering with this right now.
And I realize she could be having...
I'm kind of pissed that she made it all the way to the till without having this conversation.
Items.
Oh, so she was whipping in and out.
Tracy, I'm not kidding. She probably was in there 2.5 minutes. You couldn't have been courteous enough to wear a mask for those 2.5 minutes?
Yeah. I mean, I think now more than ever, you should be a kind person all the time.
Yeah.
But there is so much suffering and there are people, going about their everyday lives, just barely holding it together because they're worried about all kinds of things. Whether they've been laid off or money or health or family or friends or whatever, you need to extend your kindness more now than ever.
Right.
I mean, it's a hard time of year for people in general. And then you add on COVID and 2020 and all the shit. And it can be just a hard
December's going to be horrible for people. They thought, everybody's mood, depression is so prevalent around the holidays, and add that to what we've had this year. Be extra nice. Check in on your friends and neighbors.
Yes, totally.
Do pay for somebody's coffee behind you in line. Those little things that won't change or affect your life, but you will heavily affect and have impact on somebody else.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's so
those small
true.
little gestures.
I was shocked one time a couple of years ago when I pulled up to the drive-thru and the lady said, "Oh, the man ahead of you paid for your coffee." Just the kindness of thinking of others.
Yes.
And that small gesture.
Yes.
I'll never forget it. And I said to her, "Oh my gosh, let's keep it going. I'm going to pay for that, guys. Whatever they ordered, just let me." So
wouldn't it be fun to figure out how long that went on for the day?
Totally.
Yeah, I think that's
so
great.
if you, oh my gosh, start something like that in your neighborhood. Drop off, if you're making tons of Christmas baking, make a little thing of 6 cookies and hang it on your neighbor's doorknob.
Yeah.
Although maybe now that's the thing. Should you do that? Anyway, you could write a note and say it's from whoever. But just the kindness of where people know you're thinking of them is a big deal. So anyway, that's where we were. That's where we were. I actually did get used to Jodi dropping off groceries, so I hope that continues.
If anybody wants to,
Jodi's a great
order.
Grocery shopper. Every day I would get a text.
You're very easy. You didn't get a ton.
Well, I felt like I did. There was that one day where I was like, I'm going to get a bunch of stuff so you don't have to worry about us. It wasn't even,
Tracy, it fit in the top of the small buggy. Like, you think it looks big. Could your print be any bigger?
What?
Your font, once I printed it out, it was so funny. It went on 3 pages.
Well, that's because of your settings, not mine. My phone is normal. Look at your phone.
Oh, no, my phone's big.
Yeah, that's why,
Yeah.
Jodi.
It's so funny.
That came out big because of your settings, not my settings.
So funny.
My phone is normal
Yeah.
for settings. That's hilarious.
Is Jackson back at work?
No. He still has some congestion.
Yeah.
Which we're trying to figure, like he's trying to figure out, he's on the phone with the Alberta Health Services. He goes, I also have allergies. So they're trying to figure
They're
it out.
so great. They'll give him such good direction.
Yeah. He will not be irresponsible and come back to work. He's lost 10 pounds.
Yeah.
He has no taste or smell. So of course you don't feel
still.
Oh, I guess that can last quite a long time.
I was going to say, I thought I heard it could last a little bit.
But if those are, you know, the worst of things, I mean, we've considered ourselves very lucky. Yes. I now know what it's like to have a nasal swab go up my nose, down and out my whatever.
Asshole. Was it uncomfortable?
Yes, but it's over quickly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Georgia was so glad that it was not a throat swab. She was worried she was going to throw up on the floor of wherever we had to go to get our test.
You stayed in the car?
No.
Oh, you got out.
Yeah. But let me tell you, they've got the central place here in Edmonton to get is a giant convention center area, and they can process a couple hundred people every 30 minutes.
Wow.
So it's a great place to go because you're in and out in no time. And we got the first time slot of the day, so there was hardly any people. But
so
you're still,
good.
even though you have no symptoms, you think, am I asymptomatic? Did I give, you're trying to trace back, how did this happen? Because they don't go to restaurants and they don't go to malls and stuff like that. So it's crazy. This virus is crazy.
Yeah.
We were working head to head on his weekend where he moved.
So he
putting
must not
together
have had it
IKEA,
then.
but he was sick 2 days later.
That's weird.
So none of us that were helping move, and it was only family. They didn't want to bring friends in because of COVID.
Like parents only.
Only parents.
Yeah.
Because to avoid mixing households.
Yes.
So it was crazy. It's crazy how it works. It was crazy.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's a lot of blabbing about that. But so if you are
Our
dealing with
messages-
it, I hope you know that we're always, always thinking of you.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Tracy more than me.
Shit show. People. Oh my God.
I feel like you laugh or you're going to cry.
You have to laugh.
Oh, good
You
Lord.
have to. And it was like, Georgia's like, and even
Did
for
she love
eating.
it?
Did she love it?
No.
But of course I have to pretend that I'm much more calm just to keep her calm with anxiety and stuff. So it was like,
Did you watch a million?
We watched movies, we did all those things, and we did laugh a lot. We didn't order out very much, but we ate.
That's weird.
Like crappy food. Like we would have burgers.
Comfort food.
Comfort. It was totally a comfort food thing.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I'm way low in the vegetable department this month. I need to start.
Yeah.
I need to go on a cleanse.
No, that's after Christmas. You just got to get through till the 27th.
Oh, but Mom brought baking,
Yeah.
which did not last very long.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was all good. It's all good. So we're here and we're back and we're happy to be here. How are you?
Did you get those books that I brought? Those interpretation books? And all
Yes,
that?
they're
Okay,
right
good.
here.
Good. That was the only other thing I didn't want to
Yes,
forget.
because we had plans. Let me tell you,
Yes.
you want shit to go sideways, make a bunch of plans.
Right. We had 3 weeks planned of this last week.
Which we don't ever plan.
No. And loose plans, like this is what we'd like to see then. Today was going to be this. Next week was going to be that.
Yeah,
So-
and it's still, you know what? It's just pushed back a little bit, but it's still fine, and it is what it is, you guys. You just have to roll with it, apparently.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did knit a little bit. Mom said, "Oh, you must have gotten all your knitting done."
I thought that was funny. Yeah.
No.
Knitting's never done, Mom.
First of all, that's never going to happen. If I ever get all my knitting done, I'm in a problem.
These are so cute.
Aren't they cute? I've had those guys for ages.
It's adorable.
Yeah, they're cute.
Yeah.
They're cute. So I did just put up my tree, though. The
Your
very
tree?
last day of quarantine, Jodi.
I actually would have thought you and Jeff got the most shit done around your house in 2 weeks.
I know you would
But then you
would
think you're in a different mind space.
Yeah,
You work,
for the first half, for sure. You're just worried every day you get up. You're like, how do I feel? How do you feel? I don't know. How do you feel?
Yeah.
And checking in with Jackson
Yeah.
and Hannah, and yeah. So, but I did get some things done. I was. Don't get me wrong. I was knitting.
Yeah.
For sure. I got some gifts done.
Yeah.
Which are great.
You know what happened to me? I was making chicken fingers, and I was flipping. Actually, it was a piece of chicken. It was my chicken finger recipe, but the whole I didn't want to cut it small.
Yeah.
So it fell off the fork,
Jodi.
and the oil splashed my hands. I didn't knit for a week. This is better. This was all
For a whole week.
I did not knit for a whole week.
Isn't a burn a terrible injury?
This all had a coin size blister here, and then this was a little bit, not as much.
How did you take care of that? Like just polysporin?
Polysporin, yeah.
Oh my gosh. You guys, we should totally put out our chicken finger recipe. I'm sure it's very similar
Oh my God.
to what that's what we do. That'll be our next recipe that goes up in our whatever.
Tracie's so good, she bakes hers.
I do.
I shallow fry them, and only because we don't have them very often.
You know why I don't? Because I'm lazy. I don't want to sit there doing the work.
It's so good.
Let me tell you, we love who doesn't love a good chicken finger? Is that like a universal thing?
Kim, hi apple pies from Utah.
Aw.
I love an apple pie.
Anyway, I do, they're super crispy. I bake them very hot and spray them first with like an olive oil or whatever.
Let me say, it's my
And they're
husband's
awesome.
number one favorite meal.
Well, he in Georgia. There you go.
Actually, we all love them.
Georgia, like for her birthday or whatever, she'll choose those and homemade macaroni and cheese.
Oh, now I feel like that's what I want.
It's such a good dinner. Such a good dinner.
Yes, we will share the recipe, Nikki.
Designs by Yasmin. You've been pescatarian for a year. This will totally work with fish.
It will absolutely
I mean, who
work.
doesn't love a fish finger? Speaking of Yaz,
Look familiar? We will be talking about these in just a little bit.
you missed chicken. Aw.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll write out the recipe. We'll put it in our Ravelry group. We'll let you know. But right now, if you go to our Ravelry group, our ginger cookie recipe is sticky up at the top again. And if you're looking for something super easy, and I've never heard a bad review. People seem to love it, and they make it all year long.
It's one of those ones you have them and you go, oh my God.
Yeah. And
They're
it's very
soft.
simple. It's a very, I think, an old traditional ginger cookie recipe, but they
Soft and squishy.
they make your house smell so good, and the little crunch of sugar on top. It just screams holiday. And I don't make them all year. Which is crazy because
It's funny, those
it's a perfect everyday cookie.
It is with tea.
Yeah. So if you want to make some cookies and have a great recipe, go to our Ravelry group and check it out. Yeah.
And our nuts and bolts, that was last year. Should we put that up? Do we ever have that printed still?
Yeah, I have that from our kit last year. That was.
Did we ever put it up there?
Actually, we'll talk about it. I'll tell you later. I think there might be somewhere to get that soon.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad. Okay.
Yeah.
So what else? I mean,
So you burnt yourself.
We
had
haven't seen-
No, Jodi, I miss you. Like I haven't
it's been 3 weeks.
talked to you. Has it been that long?
Well, I mean, two weeks since you were quarantined.
Right.
But
So in the middle of that was when we were
Yes.
supposed to get together.
yeah. Anyway,
This is basically our catch-up section. Hi.
Yeah.
Anybody else getting ready now that it's December? There's all these Vlogmas and Advent calendars. Tell
Do
me.
you want to hear the funniest? Okay,
You can't tell the thing about me.
it's absolutely happening right now.
Jodi.
Tracie, you can't do that shit and it not be out there. It is so
I was-
funny. Tracie
Okay.
was horrified. I thought it was the
I was
funniest
literally,
thing.
tears were coming in my, I was so sad.
No.
This was at the beginning of my quarantine.
Yeah.
And okay, you go ahead.
So Tracie
Oh my
got her
God,
Advent from Sweet Fiber, who we love.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Since like July or May. I
Yes.
can't remember when I bought it.
Yeah.
So long ago.
So she got it, and apparently she opened it. Every single one. That doesn't surprise me. That part doesn't surprise me because we
it's
know that about
terrible.
you. And then takes a fucking picture and sends it to Amber and I.
I was pretty sure neither of them bought this advent calendar.
I bought it.
I did not know that. But I should have known because you bought 28 advent calendars. Jodi,
I bought 3.
I was like, as soon as the picture went, I was like, oh my God, you guys, don't look at this picture. Delete it. So people are going to be horrified.
The funniest thing for me was telling her, I got that.
But the first thing that came back was, you're the worst.
Yeah.
And I know she meant, oh
'Cause
my
you
God,
opened it all.
What's your problem? Why would
Right.
you not open it all? Anyway, I said to Jeff later that day, I can't believe, I feel like I'm out of my body. I can't believe I did that. I clearly didn't think about it.
No.
And you think, oh, you're feeling sad. This is going to make me feel better going through everything. It didn't.
Yes.
Did not make me feel better.
Would you like to tell some little ones that Santa's not real too?
I might as well go. I might as well do that.
That the tooth fairy is your mom and dad?
It was, well, you're the one doing it now. I clearly believe in both of those.
Just kidding.
Anyway, it was awful.
But the funny thing is it's a picture far away. Yes, I glanced at the colors.
I said to Jodi, delete it. You don't want to look.
So in turn, I opened it. But yes, the Sweet Fiber calendar is amazing. Renee's here.
So many holiday crusher.
Glad.
You know what? Anyway.
Right. They're not mom and dad home. Yeah, I was just kidding.
I'm so sorry to burst the bubble. The tooth fairy bubble.
Yeah.
Actually, our tooth fairy was very forgetful. And she would drop the money on the floor a lot. Georgia would be like, nobody came. And I was like, just a second. Let me look under the bed. Because tooth fairy would drop the stuff all the time.
Well, my kids got their
I can't believe you told everybody that story.
Oh, it's so funny. That's funny.
Well, and queen of not, you don't care about all that stuff, like surprises, and you would much rather know than have this surprise. And yet you're unwrapping your Advents one day at a time. Tell me your Advent calendar situation.
So I'm going to show you a picture here. I'm just going to turn down my brightness.
Oh my God, I can't believe I did that.
So I got...
Jodi, it looks so cute.
I got 2 Advents. I have Tippy Tree yarns in the gauzy bags that was gifted to me. Oh. She gifted it to me, which was so kind. And it's a DK mini set.
No way.
And then the little paper sacks behind it is Vicky Howell. Now, Vicky Howell, it's really cool what she's done this year.
She did that Yarn Yay box, right? That was her subscription thing?
Yes. And it's a different maker every day.
So every yarn is a different company?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell me about that stuff before you buy it?
You should have gotten it.
Whatever, Jodi. Just forget it. Keep all the good stuff to yourself.
So for the first day, it was really cool.
That's so neat.
So this is the beautiful. You guys look at the DK.
Hey, I love that.
It's really creamy.
That's from Tippy Tree.
That's from Tippy Tree. That's the DK. It's not great photograph here, but this is plaid yarn. If anyone's familiar with them. It's like the plaid barber pole kind of 2 colors, and that's
okay. So I'm not familiar with.
I just started following plaid.
Okay, that's really cool.
Yeah, and then the next one was Chrysalis Yarn Co., and then this is the second one for Tippy Tree Yarns. So
that's so cool.
So I bought 2.
No, because you have one more.
No, because it was gifted to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I actually thought you bought more than that. Well, but you bought the Halloween one.
Yes.
Okay, that's okay. That's why I was confused.
No. Yes, I did get the Halloween one, which was like 13 days in a full. I did open the full skein of Tippy Tree yarns.
I love seeing people open their Advent calendars. I love it. I love seeing them, but I don't know, the everyday thing. I feel like
it even surprises me that I open it every day.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I do. Last year I did you gave me that Body Shop one. I really enjoyed that too.
Fun.
So if you're looking for something that's not yarn because you've got tons of yarn or you're going to want something different, that was a really good one.
Yeah. That was
and I think it would be really fun. Sorry, I was just reading something. I think it would be really fun to do like a chocolate one or your favorite treat, right? And I know there's jam ones.
Wine ones.
Where's the bacon Advent calendar?
Oh my gosh.
I know there's bacon subscriptions.
That's so funny.
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
You know what came out while we were away? You think I would have put this together by now?
Jodi, I'm so happy to hear this.
Hatvent 2020, and I'm sure a lot of you know because everyone was so kind and generous with getting the pattern. But Hatvent 2020 is out.
Ridiculous. You know what? I need to get it together. We should be knitting ourselves decorations so that when I pull this stuff out every year, I can hang it up.
Yeah.
And love it.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree.
Jodi, those are amazing. They're
so I
so
haven't put it on the I-cord
Look at the colors. Look at the colors.
Right.
Jodi, I love it so much.
So a giveaway that I'm going to have over on my Instagram for the next week. You know, I had
Yay, Jodi.
I tagged the girl in my Instagram that won. I might have to pick another winner.
She still hasn't got back to
No.
you? Give her one more message and then, but you're right.
So Nicole from Hugh Loco dyed the beautiful
Look at that.
winter set.
Come on.
Yeah, pretty fun. I love
Jodi.
the minis. Anything minis pretty fun.
That's the truth.
So this is going to be a giveaway over on my Instagram for a week.
So you can be twinning with Jodi.
But don't you love the classic Christmas she went with
You know
this year?
what? I think this palette is so unexpected and totally up my alley.
And we talked
Like
about
there's
it.
a speckle that goes with every solid.
Because we talked about it late summer about what she wanted. If I had an idea of what I wanted, and of course I'm not going to tell her anything for colors.
Right.
But what we did come up with was we liked a more solid tonal and then a contrasting something. And then
Well, and I mean, I love the gray. I love the gray and the speckle. So yes, I think it's amazing. And the blue is so wintry, and there's all the holidays. I feel like, you know, there's more than just. It's more than just Christmas.
It's not Christmas.
Winter.
It's a winter holiday.
Yeah. So they're called what? This is the naughty list.
Yeah.
The naughty list. That's super cute.
So that'll be a giveaway.
And these mini pom-poms. Do we still have some in our shop? Somebody just said, where do you get the mini pom-poms?
So we do have some in our shop.
Okay.
One colorway.
Which ones are those?
We have not those. That was just a prototype, but we do. It's this pink with a teal and a light gray.
So two of those. Oh my gosh, that color. And then there's like the super tealy.
Right.
Dark bluey green that's so gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And they come in sets of 6, 3 little pairs.
Yeah.
So that would be so cute. You could have every second one a fluffy and make your own. Or you could do tassels. They're super duper cute though. Okay, so I put out my socks too. I'll show you my knitting. I did do a little bit of knitting. I'll show you a couple of knit things.
So
I put out my socks.
these are amazing.
Do you like them?
Yeah.
These are the Astrid socks that I knit in Leo and Roxy Yarn Company. I feel like everybody's bored of them because I've seen they happened a long time ago, but they're finally the pattern's up on Ravelry. Somebody said their screen is blurry. Sorry, ladies. I don't know, or everybody. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, they're a really fun colorwork sock. In bands, little bit of color work, little bit of ribbing, little bit of color stripes and ribbing, and they fit great. And they were super fast to knit. So they're a great like beginner color work sock.
What's fun about this is oh my gosh, there's so many things. The yarn is so fun, but I love the super high contrast.
You like that?
And I love that it's just a little blip of color work.
Well, I just kept thinking, you know what? This poking out of the top of your like short boots would be super, super cute. So, and they were really fun. And honestly, I'm just so crazy about the marled sock yarn that they have.
Right. That was the other
that
thing.
That inspired everything.
Beautiful.
Right. So it was really, really, so it's I guess, I don't know, 4-ply yarn, and it's half white, half gray, and it's marled together. It's great. Fingering weight and 2 mini skeins. That's it. Or little tiny bits of leftovers.
Yeah. And did you say she's got kits?
They do. They have kits on their website.
Several colors, you guys.
We will totally be linking, and it's on sale. They're having a sale on the kits as well.
Yeah.
So this yarn is one they were having a hard time keeping in stock too because people went crazy for it. So I'm happy
it's kind of original. Like it's not the only one like this, but it's really pretty.
Right. And I just love that it looks like that sock monkey or that typical work sock that everybody's got a bunch of, but we get to knit with it.
Thank you, Laura. Just bought the pom-poms.
Oh, wow. They are super cute. Teeny tiny faux fur pom-poms.
Love them.
So there you go. That was really fun too. That came out. But I did knit some.
Judy's looking for the pattern on Ravelry.
Oh, this one?
Yes.
It's called Astrid Socks.
If you just ravel Tracie Miller with an AR, all her patterns come up as well.
Yeah. So we'll link everything. We'll have our show notes for you in Ravelry.
Let me try one of these on.
Okay. So I like accessories for gift knits because
These
They're quick and easy, right?
amazing.
So I made a
God, you're good.
mitten. It's just a plain mitten, but it's so
just a plain mitten.
when
Tracie.
Nicole of Hugh Loco brought out her fall palette for 2020.
Look at the fun top like that too.
Her color Honey came out, and I bought it on mohair, bulky, fingering. I just think it's one of the most beautiful colors I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And it's got this gorgeous like hot pink and this tonal gold and pretty sunny yellow. And so I decided to make a pair of bulky mittens for a gift. This is
Oh, wow.
This is Honey on mohair. So I held these together, which made it really a fast knit because it's such
This
a fat
reverse
yarn.
stockinette with this bump of one is beautiful.
So I did a little folded cuff, which makes them very sturdy.
Look
on
at
the
this
bottom.
line
You
that
don't have to
just-
fold it. Do you like that?
Oh my God.
I love,
Yes.
so with big fat yarn, even a simple stitch, I think is so beautiful and pretty, right? Like this little, this is just a knit through the back loop, but it pops it up and the yarn is so fat that it just kind of makes it really, so they're very, very simple, but I love them. I thought they were kind of fun
They're
and they
so beautiful.
took no time to knit.
I love the folded cuff.
Thanks.
They're so good.
Which is a little bit snug, I have to say, with bulky yarn.
No,
And the smaller needle when you're
but that I'm
doing a
not getting
cuff?
any air. I don't want air up my arm. Do you know what I mean when it's cold?
It feels really nice on.
And I don't have small wrists. I would not say that's too snug.
Really? Okay.
I love
I just
it.
thought they would be great dog walking mitts or...
Keep this the way it is.
You like it?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, it's not a pattern. It's just something I made for a gift, and...
You'll have to do a pattern. People love those one skein kind of weekend
look
knits.
how much is left.
You could knit what?
You
3
could do
pairs?
a hat. You could do 2 for sure,
Two
adult
pairs.
pairs.
Yeah.
And you'll still have a little left
Yeah.
over.
Love it.
So, because there's...
God, I love that color.
Isn't the color amazing?
Yes.
I just think it's so beautiful.
Yes.
So beautiful. I'm just amazed at how
Yes,
gorgeous
people
it
are
is.
asking, please make a pattern.
Oh, you guys, that's so sweet. Thank you. Okay. Who doesn't love a bulky mitten? In the next little while.
Hugh Loco's bulky base, we've talked about it before. It's applied, super
guys?
squishy. It's 300 grams to a skein.
200?
No.
It's 300 yards and it's 250 grams.
Yeah, it's a biggie, you guys. But not only that, the most amazing thing is the twist and the squish of her bulky yarn.
Yeah.
It is incredible.
Yeah, I think I don't know that I've ever seen a more beautiful bulky base, because I don't really gravitate towards heavier yarns, but when I saw this one, I said to Jodi, I think that's my jam. I think a sweater, like look how springy and beautiful
I
that is.
absolutely agree. This bulky base is like no other.
Yeah, it would be an awesome sweater.
Yeah.
Awesome and quick.
Yeah.
So that was super fun.
The definition, you guys, when you knit with it, look at that.
See,
Look at
you don't even need the mohair. The mohair is totally
but the mohair's-
optional.
yeah, but it's
I
fun.
love it because it's really warm, and I guess I just have a mohair problem. But you definitely don't
There are worse problems.
need it, right? Oh, trust me, there are definitely worse problems than being addicted to mohair. I love it. They took about 3 days to dry because I wet blocked them.
Oh, you need.
And this is so thick.
Do you know what you need? You need a countertop spinner.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I did squish out lots of but I didn't care. There was no rush. And when things need to be dry fast, I put them in front of my fireplace.
Oh my God, you're so. What's the word?
Laura Ingalls?
Huggy. Hoogie.
No, I know what you mean.
Hyggy.
I'm just gonna let you
Hoogie.
keep going because I think
What
that's
is it?
funny.
It's the Scandinavian
I know.
word for what, like comfort,
Cozy and-
cozy.
yeah.
Hoogu.
You're funny.
Hooga. It's hooga. Kim, I bet you that's not it, and she just wanted me to say hooga.
No, it is closer to that.
Hooga. Hyggy. Yes, that's it. Hooga. Okay,
It's so funny.
that's so funny.
That's hilarious.
Did you guys see the Starbucks cups this year for the holidays?
Jodi, that's so my jam.
I
love the bling.
It came in baby blush pink.
Nice.
And
Did you get that?
Eggplant. Yes.
Did you get purple?
Yes.
Wow.
I got them all.
I love
I have a slight
that.
obsession with Starbucks cups.
No, you do. You really do.
I really do.
I've never, that's how I know what's out there,
Yeah,
because you've
I
got
do.
new ones. It totally looks like a disco ball.
Yeah.
What's in your cups? Vodka?
Water.
Coffee.
Water.
Coffee. It used to be all kinds of fun teas.
I've been drinking tea at night.
I drink tea only pretty much in the winter, I guess. I do drink iced tea in the summer.
Yeah,
but
I
I
do
used
love a
to drink
Coke.
way more tea.
Iced tea, Coke. Kind of gives me heartburn though, but I love it.
Coke?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So this episode, you guys, is now going to pivot.
It is? Now's the time?
Are you done?
Well, no, I had one more sock, but that's okay. I can save it
do
for
this-
next week.
Let's not. We're showing it today.
Oh my God.
I thought you were done.
Jodi, I'm not done. I've got a pile.
Yeah.
Fun tea equals coffee. It's my espresso. It's my latte. It is my must have every day. Okay, so I made a
Oh, excuse
rye sock by Tin Can Knits.
God, that's nice.
I can't believe I haven't knit these before. What?
Is it out of this yarn? I mean, is it a DK pattern?
It is not a DK pattern. There's it's originally worsted weight sock pattern.
Okay.
And they have a fingering weight one too. So they've worked it all out for you. But I did it in DK from the last Magpie Fiber Society. So this
I'm
is
sorry, you guys, it's not available. This
yeah.
color.
So you can only get the color from Magpie when you're in them. It's so good. So these are a gift. It's swanky DK. So there's cashmere in here. Look at the speckling. I can't even get over how beautiful and how fast a DK sock is, you guys. I mean, it only took a couple of days to knit up a DK sock.
Someone had just said how detailed the pattern was. Tin Can Knits, their patterns, a beginner could do them.
Totally.
Yeah.
It might even be one of their learn to knit pattern. It's a great pattern.
Yeah.
So I just,
I love it.
yeah, I love it too.
How
Joe.
fast was a DK sock?
Like ridiculously fast. Maybe, yeah, only a couple of days it takes if you have lots of time to knit.
Do you have second sock syndrome?
I don't. Look at me. I've already got my cuff done, and this just took half an hour this morning. But doesn't it feel good? And it's
Yeah.
it just zips super quick. And I had it in my little patchwork bag.
That's so cute.
Isn't this cute with all the scraps? Like just a simple pouch.
Where does that from?
This is from Renee, who's Lowland Originals over in the Netherlands.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, she makes beautiful, beautiful bags. So go see Lowland Originals over on Etsy. I love a little drawstring.
So no two bags are probably the same.
No, they're all like little works of art, right? All the little scraps.
Oh, that's fun.
And it's super floral. And she makes tons of them. And she makes journal. Like I guess people put their like traveler journal or something in bags like this.
Oh, maybe so nothing
Yeah, like yeah. So
Sure.
anyway, just super simple little drawstring. But you know how much work goes into these scrappy things,
Yes.
right?
They
So
are
I always feel
time
like
consuming. It's beautiful.
it would be fun to do if you had tons of scraps and so. But I would much rather just get her beautiful.
I did do that once or twice, but it was so much work.
It
and I
is
didn't
tons
do
of
it
work.
again. Yeah.
It's tons of work.
Yeah.
I
So
just think-
I appreciate the work that has gone into that bag.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. So, and it's lined and it's beautiful. So she did a great job. I'm very happy with it.
Love.
So that's that. Okay.
What's that thing right there?
What thing?
The book.
Oh, well,
Is
this
that
was,
part of our...
No, but this was something that I pre-ordered and it just came when we were on our little break. Is Fair Isle Weekend, the new Mary Jane Mucklestone.
It's a beautiful book.
Isn't it gorgeous?
It is.
So it's published by Lina Magazine, and everything they make is so beautiful. But it's all colorwork patterns, and it's shot in Shetland.
Wow.
Jodi, everything's so beautiful. Oops.
So,
Okay, this is what I'm gonna make.
Tell me about it.
Jodi, I ordered yarn.
You did.
Yes, I
The
did.
same yarn?
I did.
Yes.
So you know how that rustic yarn can be like kind of
Scratchy.
affordable, right? Like,
Oh, yeah,
so I
yeah.
just thought, you
Yes.
know what? I'm going to order the Shetland. It's Jameson's of Shetland yarn. There's a vendor in Canada.
Is it who's the vendor in Canada?
Oh, I would have to look it up.
Okay.
It was a little bit different.
You could just Google it.
But this, to make a vest, you knit a tube and you steek here and you steek the sleeves.
That to me would just be fun doing it, even if it didn't turn out.
Totally. So I'm determined that it will turn out because I really want to wear it.
I can totally see you in this.
I think it's going to be really cute. So I picked a totally different color palette.
Gray.
Dark gray, light gray,
Shocking.
and 3 colors of like coral, like a deep kind of terracotta.
Yeah, yeah.
And then a middle and a lighter. But
it's
going to knit up so fast. It's going to be so
Is it Aran
fun.
weight?
Worsted, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think about that? I think
love
it's
it.
so cute.
The
I used to wear vests a lot.
Yeah.
Right? Like a button, like a shirt with a collar and a vest, like hanging out and a vest on top and whatever.
Camilla Valley Farm sells Jameson.
That's it. That's where I got
okay,
it.
good. The whole idea for me, like I'm not doing it to trash, to take a project like that of
Yeah.
something I've never done.
Yeah.
Steeking to me is just the most fun.
Right.
But the idea of a tube and then making it into a vest, I would be
I'm
all
over
that.
the moon. Well, Jodi, you should do it.
I'm all over that.
You should do it. And it really, I mean, you could do it with
That's
you could do it with
beautiful.
Lopi or something like
Yeah.
that if you already have some. I mean, there's lots of
I could do it with shelter.
you could totally do it with that.
That's beautiful.
Isn't it gorgeous?
I love that deep V and just that relaxed fit and
So
just a little pop of color.
Every pattern in here I could see myself wearing and I would love to. So
Does she live there?
No, but she does trips.
Spends-
She takes trips and takes knitters.
Oh yes, I remember.
So this is
wow.
yeah. I mean, I knew I really wanted the book. I'm super excited to knit the vest. All these beautiful colorwork patterns.
Those are beautiful.
I just love them. And it's like a handful of patterns and a few little articles. It's a beautiful book to have. I'm so happy to have it.
I'm going to show you what I cast on. I didn't bring knitting today, but I want to show you.
Let me tell you where I got this. I got this. I think lots of local yarn shops are carrying this. So check your local yarn shop first. I bought mine at Farm to Cable Yarns. I pre-ordered it weeks and weeks ago. Dale has lots of beautiful books and yarns, and she's in Ontario as well. So I will link where I bought it. But your yarn shop may have it. Yes, Jodi, I want to see what you're dream knitting.
Okay, so this is Camilla Vad.
I love.
Copenhagen. There's a couple of sweaters that, there's several colorwork sweaters that she has that I want to knit. This kind of combined what I was looking for in a yoke, but this was a short-sleeved version.
Okay.
So what I'm doing is I'm knitting a full sleeve version.
Of that exact pattern?
But I'm steeking it.
Oh, you're going to get a cardigan.
Yes.
And so you going to, is that worsted weight?
Yeah, I'm halfway through the colorwork.
Jodi. And isn't the colorwork the fun part?
My God, it's like 300 and some, 290 or, there's a lot of stitches
So
on.
for the steek, now this is just something you're doing all by yourself.
I'm
How
doing
many steek stitches did you add?
7.
Okay.
Yeah. 7. So yes, I'm doing it differently. This was the sweater.
That's going to be great, Jodi. Like that's going to be awesome.
This one.
I could knit just sweaters like that.
This is the one I really wanted to knit, but it wasn't out yet.
Oh, that's really pretty.
Is
I could
that
see
not
that kind of in a gradient.
gorgeous?
Yeah.
Anyway, I love this. Want me to show you another new one?
Actually, they have yarn, right? Camilla Vad yarn.
Yeah,
I'd
she
love to
does.
try her yarn one day.
Look at this with the mock turtleneck with the yoke
So
starting from there.
Yeah, I love that. So steeking is when you cut your knitting. So you've knit it in sort of a tube and usually it's all color work. So you don't have to purl your color work. And then at the end you cut your knitting to make a cardigan or a vest or whatever it is you're knitting. It's really fun. But there's classes, but you can also make like little cup cozies and practice your steeking or just make a swatch. Just a swatch.
So when I bring it next week, I'll talk about it a little bit more about, I didn't quite probably hit 100% with my
Jodi, it's super pretty. I can't wait to see your colors.
This is the one I wanted, but it's like...
Let's see. That's the one you
This was
wanted?
supposed to be out middle of November.
What do you think about... Let me see that one again. I love it. I love
one?
it. Is that the one that has color work at the bottom?
Yes.
It's fun because lots of times the yolks is just the color work on the yoke, and then you're kind of like boring stockinette to the end. This way, there's some more fun to come still.
This was another one.
Yeah, that's really pretty.
No, that's the one I'm knitting.
Oh, okay.
That's the short sleeve version, just with another color palette.
Well, that's really pretty.
Anyway, I'm having so much fun.
Okay.
I was craving color work.
I don't know what it is about the fall. It's all I want to knit is color work.
That's all I wanted to do is knit color work.
So I would be happy to do just that.
So if we had a bigger production value, we would like flip a switch and like trees would start turning.
We'd have music, little elves, you know,
rangers.
jumping across the screen.
Yeah.
It's one of our favorite things to do, right?
Yeah.
In December.
Yeah.
Talk about the things that we love and we use and just make a little list.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And share that with you, thinking that maybe it'll become your favorite things too.
Yeah.
Our list is very long, but you know, these are some of our favorite things. This is a lot of favorite things. It would be really fun to do this every year.
Yes.
But we sort of did something different this year. Yeah. And we asked some of the people that make our favorite things, which is, it's very hard for me to ask. But we said, you know, with 2020 being such a challenge and so hard for so many people, we were hoping to make a couple of gift baskets and give away some of our favorite things. And then everybody said yes. And they were incredibly generous. Like, there's so much stuff here that we have to make more than 2 baskets.
Yeah. We originally thought 2.
Yeah.
But you're right. The makers that said yes, everybody did. Everyone was so gracious and so generous and sent way more things than looking at everything together. We knew it wasn't going to be just 2 baskets.
It would be 2 giant boxes.
Yes.
And the generosity, we just feel like the generosity that they have sent here, we're going to spread it out even further. Yes. It's one of our favorite things of 2020. That once COVID hit, we started coming to you weekly. We started coming to you live and trying to include some kind of joyful giveaway.
Yes.
Every episode. And it literally is our favorite thing, is spreading that joy. That is our favorite thing. But we do have favorite notions, books, bags.
It's
so
all
much
our
yarn.
favorite nitty things of 2020.
Yeah.
Get ready.
I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a very quick pivot. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
We have not planned this. So where are we going to start? I feel like we could do little sections, right? Like we could have a notion section and a lifestyle section but you just want to just do it.
We're not that organized. Let's just, whatever you pick out of the basket.
Okay. Should we start?
Yes.
Okay, first of all, does everybody have a beverage? I should maybe warn you, it's going to be long, so take a pee break.
Yeah.
We'll do our best to get this done. I'm sure the rest of the video will be all of our favorite things.
Right.
Where do you want to start? Do you want to pick something right here?
Yeah.
Should we start with books? All books?
Not all books. But
not all books? Okay.
Oh, I have a book here too. Maybe books.
Well, let's just go. This is on top. This is something that's very exciting, and it just came out. And it literally is always one of our favorite things. This collaboration with Joji Locatelli and Vera Valimaki. They have just released their newest interpretations, 7.
It's a very special issue.
7 books. These ladies, every year, they make stunning patterns, and they print a book. So Pom-pom magazine prints these beautiful books for interpretations for Joji and Vera. And these ladies,
let me pick.
Literally, I can't even. Every year I say I want to knit the whole book, and this year is no exception. It's no exception.
Okay. So Amy's cardigan, if there's anybody here who hasn't seen it, it is a beautifully relaxed, boxy cardigan knit with several colors.
Sport weight,
and it's knit with La Bien-Aimée yarn. It is so Beautiful. This caught my eye instantly. I don't.
Totally.
It's the shape that I love. It's Hohi's beautifully written patterns. It's the gorgeous colors that she has chosen. It's just
The color palette itself draws my eye, but the design, that's something I could feel that I would throw on all the time. All the time. I absolutely love the shape.
Okay, there's one more.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The colors.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
What's really interesting to me, and you guys probably already know this, but Hohi has her own journal podcast and she's explained. So go see that too. But Hohi and Vera live on opposite sides of the world, Finland and Argentina, and they design all year. And typically they will get together somewhere in the world and photograph the book together. Hello, COVID. That's not possible.
Yeah.
So they instead chose a day where they would both photograph their work the same day. So they're texting back and forth and showing each other pictures. So these, and yet you would never know that. You would never know that it wasn't a completely seamless, totally planned.
Exactly.
I think the book is stunning. This shawl, I can't even get over the shawl.
Look at the shape, you guys. Look at the colors that just softly melt into the next.
Brioche and mohair.
Yeah.
And a little bit of, I think, stock. And I haven't had a chance to totally devour the patterns. Vera
Yes.
has
Silver
made.
Echo. Just a sec. Right here.
Oh, yes.
Look at this.
I love
piece.
triangle shawls. I love gray. Look how beautiful.
That's a really pretty photo.
So our favorite thing is, of course, beautiful patterns and beautiful collections like this. I know. That's mohair, Jodi. I'm pretty sure that's fingering and mohair. And look at the cover. Vera's beautiful shawl on the cover. Anyway, check out Interpretation 7. Yeah. But Pom-Pom magazine was super generous and sent, everything will show you, they sent 2 of everything. So thank you, Pom-Pom.
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 You rock.
You rock. The newest.
Oh, let me just show this one.
Okay.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
Sorry.
We could spend the whole time looking. Yes.
This is Vera's evergreen cardigan.
Look at the cables.
That's really special. Anyway, I mean,
everything in it is very special.
There isn't I was going to say recipe pattern that isn't beautiful.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you'll get a digital download code in those books. Check out your local yarn shop. And actually the patterns are all available individually on Ravelry as well.
Yes.
So we will link that. But Pom-Pom was so cool. And they sent us their newest winter edition as well. We could go through every single page and gush. This was guest edited by Amy of La Bien-Aimée and Stephen West. And again, they had to make a photo shoot, unplanned, which I love the stories that are coming out of all of these projects of COVID, right? The pictures are beautiful. I'm trying to find something that doesn't show. Oh, get out of town. I want to see the big picture of those things. But there's an amazing article in here. Adela of Lola Bean Yarn. Her yarn is featured in here, and she's been interviewed by Gigi Gay Glaspie. Look.
There's a cardigan version and there's a pullover version.
The colors. Look at the photography. I can't even. And the beautiful models.
Amy has kits for these in her shop.
Putting together that color palette. See, I always chicken out. Look, I want to knit something like that.
I want a sweater I would steek a sweater just like that.
Just like that.
It's really beautiful.
Every single pattern is so colorful and joyful. I think it's just what you need in 2020 to knit something that makes you so happy like this.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And again, these magazines aren't just patterns. There's articles. Yeah. There's resources.
Right.
There's lots of things you're going to get out of this magazine.
Yeah. And I know you can get everything digital, but I really love a physical book. So I love to support and buy actual books anytime that I can.
Yeah.
This sweater.
It's beautiful.
Is to me, very unique and very original and very gorgeous. And I think totally unisex. I think anybody can knit and wear that beautiful design. That is by both Max. So this is by Les Garçons. So it's Max and Vincent, a collaboration. And that's in West Knits. Beautiful West wool. Look.
That's really pretty. I love that.
Anyway, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pom-pom. We have 2 of those to give you guys.
Perfect.
And they also publish other books. So this stunning book that Bristol Ivy put out, her Knitting Outside of the Box series, this is the Drape and Fold. So it's her, the beautiful,
You guys, the sweaters that are in this
this
book.
one has always caught my eye. It's the cover piece.
Oh, wow. Look at
Bristol,
the shape.
Bristol is amazing. I think she is an incredibly unique, different designer. I just think she's really amazing.
Actually, when we were talking about the sweaters I was picking.
Cowl.
Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Bristol has this amazing Colorwork yoke sweater that I almost chose.
I bought that. It's
I
so,
love it.
Jodi, I want to knit that one day.
Bristol does beautiful books. She's got several.
Yeah,
Yes.
every single one. I think I want to wear that. I want to knit it. So that is a gorgeous book, which is available. It's out. You can get that yourself.
Love it.
That one is there. And I don't think this is quite out yet. Like, this is so
I would like to keep a
new.
copy.
Okay.
No, I'm not keeping anything.
We'll buy. We'll send these and we'll buy some. Because I was thinking the same thing. I love this book. I love this book.
I know.
It's true of everything we're showing you right now. I want to keep them all, but we're not. Pom-Pom Magazine is just putting out a new book called Ready, Set, Raglan.
Yeah,
What?
I know.
So they've taken the raglan style sweater, and there's, I think, multiple designers in here, and they've all done variations of raglans, but it teaches you all kinds of stuff. Like, this is not just a pattern book. This is a raglan sweater workshop.
Tutorial, pictorials, picture tutorials.
Yeah.
Knitting with a cable needle or knitting without a cable needle.
When I checked a few days ago, it was still being pre-ordered, but you guys, it's like, it may be out.
Look at that raglan sweater.
So they're going to teach you in here, like if you're a knitter that thinks, geez, I know how to do a plain raglan sweater. I want to design my own.
You want a color block? Let me help you.
They're going to teach you how to do that. This is, I would hesitate to say, for the sweater knitter, this is an essential book.
Swatching. So I don't ever buy books.
Ever. Well, you buy them for me.
Right. This, you guys, I would buy.
This is...
Cuffs and hems. You want to customize?
They dissected the raglan and broke it down and showed you all kinds of variations. And they gave you beautiful patterns, but they're also giving you the tools to design your own. That one.
Look at the beautiful lace there on the raglan, on the increases.
I think we should do a raglan sweater knit along. The style of raglan. It can be any pattern, but I think we should do something like that. I think I would love to see.
Come on. So that's
so when you think raglan, you're like, it's my classic sweatshirt shape. To me, I feel like it's my favorite shape. So easy to wear and super fun and easy to knit, right? Top down, try it on as you go, make adjustments if you need to.
This is a valuable resource / pattern book.
Totally.
This is beautiful.
So a couple of those are going in.
Pom-pom, you might need to send another.
We will buy our own.
I'm just kidding, I'll buy it. But this might not go out. We'll just might give it away to different when I get my other copies.
Jodi. Maybe our local yarn shop has it.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
So we'll call the Fiber Nook.
If they've ordered some, yeah.
Yeah, she's really good about bringing in books. Yes. Yeah, really good. And one of the first book when we were thinking favorite things, I was like, I'm going to ask Kate Atherley.
She'll probably say no because it's me.
You guys.
Yes.
The Knitter's Dictionary. This is, to me, a reference book for every level of knitter. It's got definitions and terms and descriptions and diagrams, and it's tiny enough you could literally just put it in your tote bag and always have it. Why are you smiling?
I'm not smiling. I'm looking at the book and I'm thinking her little tagline, the reference book no knitting bag should be without.
It's 100% true.
I could completely agree.
Because everybody forgets, make one left, make one right, or whatever. But the way Kate Atherley is so specific in the way she words her explanations. So it's like sometimes I could just even though I sort of know what I was doing, the way she explained it makes light bulbs go off. Like, of course.
She was a very good teacher to get you to learn very easily the technique or whatever class she was teaching. I thought she was very, very good.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So if you don't have the Knitter's Dictionary, I would 1000% recommend going to your local yarn shop and seeing if they have it, because it is, and it's right here. I'm looking at the price. It's less than $20 US. So just a little bit over than that, but I think it is worth every penny.
Yeah.
And thank you, Kate, so much for making sure we got all hooked up with your Knitter's Dictionary, because I think that's a great tool. And it's also a great gift this time of year. If you have a knitting friend that maybe you guys are, if he doesn't have this, you grab it for him or her, them.
I'm just looking. Okay. So I knew I wanted to have zing needles in this giveaway. We chose things, truly, you guys, that we use and love. It's not just things that were sent randomly.
Oh, no.
This whole episode is things that we have chosen, that we have purchased probably in the past ourselves.
Totally.
That now want to share.
It's not promotion because if somebody wanted us to share their new item. These are things we already love and have bought ourselves and use all the time. We always show you things we truly love, but this was a little bit different this time.
Yeah.
It was a real thrill to just get this together for you guys.
Okay, so I wanted to find somebody in Canada that had these. It was a little bit tricky for me. So now this, how do you say that? Galt?
I think so.
Galt House of Yarns, which is in Cambridge, Ontario.
What a cute wrapping.
Yeah. So I reached out to Galt. They were so amazing. They're a yarn store. They have an amazing online shop.
We'll link to it.
We're going to link everything.
Yeah.
Amber, did you just realize we had a podcast? Anyway, so Galt House of Yarns said, yes, of course we'll send you some zing needle set.
That's crazy.
Needles. So they sent us this deluxe interchangeable set, you guys, of the needles that I use 85% of the time.
I actually...
Look at this.
Okay, so when zings came out, they caught my eye because how cool the colors are.
The colors are slightly updated.
Yeah.
Slightly. Similar, but slightly updated
now. But then I started using them, and I love them. They're not super pointy. They're not super round. The cords it's like a Knitter's Pride. So all the Knitter's Pride ones have the same cord. I actually love them. They work great. I was, when I started knitting, our shop had like more expensive needles. So I was under the impression you had to spend a lot of money to get a good needle.
Yeah.
And that's completely false. I use my zings all the time. I absolutely love them.
I cannot say enough. Tracy gifted me my first Zings Melodies.
Yeah, when it came out that Christmas or whatever, I was just like, I said to Jeff, this is what I want for Christmas.
And I have never turned back. The only thing that I've ordered extra is you can get more cables.
And you can get short tips as well. You can get fixed circulars. Yeah. I mean, they have everything. DPNs.
Yeah.
They're aluminum, so if you like metal needles, that's what they're made out of.
So the point is not super pointy, but pointy enough. Like, I never use them and think, oh, shoot, I could be using something pointier.
No.
This does the job.
It's great.
For everything.
It's great. So I heard it's Lily's birthday, and she's 23 today.
Hi, Lily.
Happy birthday, Lily.
Happy birthday.
Jodi, I think they're fantastic. Yeah. And you might see this stuff in your local yarn shop. So, one of our favorite things, could you imagine life without a local yarn shop? No. So we've got a few local yarn shops that we're also shouting out today, but as a favorite thing, it is just in general, local yarn shops. I mean, when we travel, my first thing I do is see what kind of yarn shops are there.
Yeah.
I love zings.
So we thank everybody from Galt House of Yarns who jumped right on this. I've never purchased from them, but bless them.
But we will be. Absolutely.
They sent those needles No problem.
What sweethearts.
But what they also sent was another item that they said was a real big seller for them, and they thought that they'd like to send that as well.
And a big item. Like, what a beautiful item. What?
You bought this. No? Did we talk about this and give it away?
Actually, Lina Magazine sent and we
Right.
gave away. So this was published last year. This book is stunning. It's called 52 Weeks of Socks. So if you are a sock knitter, it's kind of like the end-all, be-all, I believe. It's beautifully photographed. There's socks, there's slippers, huge designers, so many designers. It is a stunning book. So, wow, I can't believe they sent that.
So thank you so much, Galt House of Yarns. This book is incredible. We knew this already, but we're so grateful that we get to send one out to you guys.
And another beautiful gift item. If you're looking for a gift for your sock knitter friend that has too much yarn and they have their favorite needles, this is a stunning gift to you or to your friend.
It's a beautiful coffee table book. You'll just
it's one of those books.
It's one of those books. So thank you so much.
What a treat.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Okay, so
you're gonna have your work cut out today.
I know. Show notes are gonna take a while
big
today.
one.
But that's okay. Our own local yarn shop.
Yes. Speaking of socks.
The Fiber Nook. They're amazing ladies, and they're very warm and welcoming. They do trunk shows, and they carry indie dyed yarn, and they're all about community, and we just love them. And I asked these ladies, would you be interested in... We have some of our absolute favorite notions, and you guys carry them. They said, of course, what do you want?
Yeah.
So one of the notions that I could not live without, and I honestly think there's no substitute for, are the circular needle holders by Clover.
I've never used that.
What?
I know.
That's crazy. So especially now, too, when you're doing sweaters and you're putting things on hold...
I use waste yarn.
Okay, I was just going to say, I haven't used waste yarn for a long time. I'll use a cable from Interchangeable Needles.
That's so 2000.
That's so like 1800. But that's what these are. These are a circular needle holder. They've got a little needle end and a stopper. And they're just kind of like, there's nothing wrong with waste yarn. Of course you can use waste yarn. This is just easier and quicker.
Got it.
So it's basically a cable from a long needle, a circular needle with an end, and then you've got your stitches on hold, and it's super easy.
I love
so
that.
they come in 2 or 3 different sizes, and
You mean lengths?
Lengths.
Got
Sorry,
it.
yes. So there's
9 to 16 for good for sleeves.
Yes.
Neckline, sleeves.
Yes, and this large one that I've got out is 24 to 36 inches. Right. So anyway, they sent 2 of each of those for us. Thank you.
Here, let me put that away.
If you don't have those and you're at your local yarn shop, I feel like that's a great notion, sort of an extra thing to have. But we also said to the ladies, how about a pair of sock blockers? So these are the first sock blockers I ever bought. They're Bry spun. They're called Bry spun.
You gifted me these.
They're stainless steel, just a shape that your socks dry really fast on them. You can hang them on something, hang your sock up to dry. I feel like they're going to outlive me. They're just, you
they
buy
don't
them,
go
they're
out
a
of shape.
one-time investment.
Yeah.
They are not that expensive. And to me, they're the ultimate,
I agree.
best for the job.
Yeah.
There's some that are prettier, but these ones work fantastic. So the Fiber Nook sent 2 sets, a small, medium, and large times 2 for the sock knitters. So we have 2 sets of these. I mean, I use them all the time.
I do. Also, and those wooden ones are really beautiful, and I do have those
I
as
love
well.
them.
There's a place for both.
Yes.
These, because they're so open, you guys, your socks dry really fast.
They do. And they're super utilitarian, right?
Yeah.
Like they just do the job so well.
I use them.
Yeah. I use my wooden ones sometimes for pictures because they look so beautiful.
Yes.
But to just hang my socks up to dry. And I mean, I have a medium pair for myself and large for, people that I knit for. So they're great to have. So thank you. Oh, this has to go in that thing.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Fiber Nook.
Thank you to our friends at the Fiber Nook for being so awesome and for giving such great community. They've been, doing curbside pickup, and they've been so great through COVID, and we're so lucky.
Yeah, they
so
have
lucky.
been. Okay, so let's show a little yarn.
Sure.
So our friend Robin of Rose Hill Yarns, we have been a long time admirer of her work.
For sure.
And sometimes I look at her dyeing and I go, how do you do that?
I know. She's
right?
amazing. Yes.
She's super, super talented.
Yes.
So she has sent along 2 things for our gift. She
That's
sent
so
away
nice.
a DK set, but look, she puts 4 minis with them.
This is fantastic. This is her classic Christmas.
Yeah.
I mean, you could knit stocking, hat and mitts.
Yep.
Look at all the yarn you have. That's almost 2 skeins of DK yarn.
Yep.
And she sends the nice little package of soak wash in her orders when I order from her.
I love this.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah. She's got some in her shop
Thank
right
you,
now.
thank you.
This was Wilderness is Calling.
Hi, Robin. I see Robin.
Is she here?
Yes.
Okay, good. Robin also, this is called Wilderness is Calling, and this was, this came out in October.
So Jodi
Okay.
came over, and this was on the top of the box, and I was like, what's that?
I know. So Robin gets a lot of her, Robin does a lot of the picture to yarn translation,
Yeah.
and she does it effortlessly. She does it beautifully.
Her inspiration photos and the yarn is it. Of course, it's so good.
I mean, this is navy and it's gray and it's gold.
I can't wait to
and
see
it's
that knit up.
burnt orange, you guys.
I think that's amazing. So, fair warning, Robin's got several colorways in this DK set. You're going to want them all.
I did. Tracie already got some.
I already bought one. And I haven't had a chance to knit it up yet, but I totally will. And I just love the whole DK mini skein thing happening right now. This is...
I'm obsessed.
So beautiful.
You guys, go check her. Even if you don't buy anything, just go look at some of her colors. They're amazing. She's truly, you guys, we're gushing because she's so talented.
Totally.
Yeah.
And so supportive. So thank you,
Yeah.
Robin. Thank you, thank you. I do love the whole yarn thing. Okay, let's do another awesome. Okay, this is yarn dyers and local yarn shop owners. So we're combining the two here. So already, Leo and Roxy Yarn have sent giant things for giveaways for us. They've been so incredible. This is Jolyn and Carrie, and they're out in Ontario. They own the Little Red Mitten Yarn Shop, which you've been to.
Been there. It's amazing.
I can't even wait. It's a little house.
It's not so little. There's a lot of rooms being used.
Okay,
they
so
have a lot of
they
yarn.
have a podcast. So if you go to, you're now here on YouTube, it's Leo and Roxy Yarn Co., I believe. Or is it Little Red Mitten? Check them out both out. I'm not sure what the channel is. But they do a podcast, and they're just sweethearts. But when we asked them for favorite things,
I haven't seen this.
I said to Jodi, oh, I would love one of those sock sets. That would be awesome. Well, the package arrived, and this is one thing. So they've picked 3 skeins of DK weight yarn, and they said, we've picked out this yarn with you for a 3-color shawl in mind, but let your imagination go wild. So navy, silver, and this awesome pink.
And you've got some different colors through the silver.
There's a speckle in there. So
oh, that's beautiful.
Come on. This is going to be
beautiful.
amazing.
I'm crazy about navy right now.
Jodi, I love it. It's so good with gray too.
Look how beautifully tonal these are, you guys.
Their
Those
yarn,
are beautiful.
Their yarn is beautiful. And then, oh my gosh, my head just about popped off. Every time something arrived, I was like,
what? I'm going to enter.
What? You should enter. This is amazing.
I want to win this one.
They sent a sweaters quantity.
I am amazed at people's generosity.
I couldn't believe it, Jodi. So, fingering weight yarn plus mohair. A sweater, so 5 skeins of each.
You guys.
Lots of yarn. You want to make a love note. You want to make all kinds of beautiful sweaters. They sent the entire sweater quantity. So
wow, that's really, really
crazy.
beautiful.
Crazy and gorgeous. And their yarn is really beautiful.
I've
ordered lots from them.
Their DK base, I haven't used their fingering. I'm sure it's gorgeous.
It's really nice.
Their DK base is beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Beautiful.
But here's the thing. We are going to pull winners, but they said, you know what? Let me send a coupon code for everybody. So you can go to their shop, leoandroxy.com, and type in GG Faves. Faves. GG Faves. And you'll save 15% until the end of 2020.
You guys, the amount of yarn they have and the different selections is amazing.
So they've already got those sock sets on sale. I think you can still save another 15%, but they're just so generous. So, you know, not everybody can win every time, obviously, but they've sent a coupon code, and we would totally love it if you would check them out. Even just give them a follow, get their newsletter, see what they're up to. Yeah. But they're great ladies.
Thank you so much.
They're great ladies.
Okay. Designs by Yasmin. I love this woman.
So, Jodi.
She oozes
I love
happiness and joy. And the day I get to meet her and wrap my arms around her and tell her I love her.
She's so special.
She really is. Designs by Yasmin, if you don't remember, it does the amazing, intricate crocheted earrings.
So many.
Different sizes, obviously different colors. You've got to check her out. Designs by Yasmin.
She just recently hit 1,000 sales on Etsy. Push her way over that. Yeah. Way over. Go check her out. It's art. It is art that she's creating.
So what she's done, instead of sending something ahead of time, she thought, why don't I let two winners do winner's choice?
Wow.
So you're going to be able to get your choice of earrings through Yasmin
and
herself.
Color. You can pick your color that you love.
Yes.
And she's got shapes.
Different
beautiful
shapes
and color. Oh, you're going to have a hard time choosing.
Yeah.
You're going to have a hard time choosing.
Like, look at this little rainbow with
I bought
the black.
these specifically to wear to like yarn events.
Yes. They're pretty special.
I love them.
I mean, we're not going anywhere now, but you guys.
Well, that's for sure.
You kind of feel a little more fabulous.
I like the swingy. I like the feeling of the swingy.
When you get the bigger earrings. So Designs by Yasmin is one of our favorite things this year.
She's amazing. Follow her on Instagram for her joyful posts.
Yeah.
She's one of those lights that shine.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
She's special.
So that's amazing. Oh my gosh, where do we go next? Okay, here's the next thing in my box. Jodi.
You guys, we have so much stuff. Buckle in. Do you need a bathroom break?
I know. I feel like we should maybe give a break, but
yeah, you can pause it later.
It's not happening. Okay, so something that, of course, I hesitate to say favorite thing, but it's core values. Right? Yeah. So, of course, we want to, you know, in 2020, Gay Glaspie coined Stand in the Gap.
Yes.
And all the things anti-racism and things that are really, really, really important to us. So we wanted to...
A new mantra of how to live your life.
Include this. It made a light go off for me, this term. Right? So we are going to send... You're going to get pins, mugs, and a tote bag.
Stand in the Gap merch.
Spreading that word is very important to us, and living that word. So
okay, the red and the blue.
Isn't it beautiful?
Are beautiful.
And so here's the thing:
this is beautiful canvas.
You can get your own T-shirts, sweatshirts, all the kinds of merch, and I will link to that. But okay, I've never ordered the tote bag before. It's fantastic.
It is fantastic quality, you guys.
It's not overly sized.
Yeah.
So you can really use it every day, but the canvas is beautiful.
The canvas
There's so many colors to pick from.
Yes.
I picked really happy colors that are going to draw attention. And of course, you know, you're going to have your morning whatever in the coffee mug.
Morning tea with Gay.
Morning tea with Gay. And the pin, you can put that on whatever you want. But we're
love
going
that.
to have many items of that to end up sending away.
Well done.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay. Another one of our very favorite needles we talk about all the time is the Chow Goo set.
Totally.
And we knew we wanted to send one of our lucky winners the other set of our favorite needles.
Nuts.
So I reached out.
These are the two sets of needles I use all the time.
They're by my
Zing, Chow Goo.
They're by my chair,
faves.
you guys. So this is
Jodi.
this set. It is the Twist Red Lace Set Small 5-inch.
So it goes from 2.75 millimeter up to 5 millimeter.
Yeah.
These are the sizes I use the most.
Yeah.
Right?
This is like the small, which is like the first half set.
And these are the 5-inch tips. And I feel like so this is the lace one. They are sharp, but they're not going to injure you. They are great.
Are great.
These are great for, when you say lace, I mean like lace knitting, like the yarn overs and
something
all
that you're
that stuff.
picking up stitches. And
it comes with a beautiful bag. The case that it comes in is awesome.
Yeah.
And it zips up and it's got all the little pockets and everything and it's super portable. They have so many sets of ChiaoGoo needles. I love them all.
They come in a small. There's a large set which starts at 5.5 through to the 10 millimeter. Mm-hmm. And both of those come in the 4-inch and the 5-inch. And they also have the complete set, which the small all the way to the large in the 4 or the 5-inch.
Well, they actually have more than that too. They've got sets of the minis.
Right, so maybe that's new since then.
So, but they have that many different varieties. So you can get a set that's just the smaller needles or just the bigger needles or the one that combines them all.
Yeah. This shows all the sets and the different needles you can get.
Yeah, it's amazing. And it is, we did get a giveaway with ChiaoGoo earlier in the year, and I did not know it was a family-based company.
Yes, we did learn a lot about them,
it was really, really great. So they do make bamboo needles that are beautiful. And
the knitting mother was the one that tested them and said the needles that she wanted.
Yep. And so the name, what ChiaoGoo means, something about smart lady or crafty lady or something like that.
I think that rings
I always
a bell.
wondered, what is ChiaoGoo? Anyway, it's a family company. I love the ChiaoGoos. And I also feel like they're a pretty good price point when you're needle shopping.
Yes.
Right? If you're just going to get a needle, I feel like, and the investment of an interchangeable needle set, it seems like a big one, but the amount of needles that you get out of being able to switch cords and switch tips. I
agree.
Yeah. So if it's something that you've been thinking about, should I get an interchangeable? Should I not? I would totally recommend saving things up and getting that for yourself, because I think I've never heard of anybody that's saying, geez, I wish I didn't get
the ChiaoGoo needles or the Zings, for that matter.
Yeah. Where did those come from?
I had reached out to yarncanada.com.
Wow.
I think I might have ordered from Yarn Canada, maybe in
I
the
know
past. I have. But again, Yarn Canada also has an incredible online presence. Their web store is incredible.
They
the
ship
needles,
really fast.
the notions, you're buying in Canadian dollars. They said, absolutely, what can we send you?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So thank you, Yarn Canada. If anyone's looking for the ChiaoGoo interchangeable needle sets, they're one that I was able to find.
I will link specifically that.
Yes. Thank you, Yarn Canada.
Thank you. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's so many great things. So we are big notions people. There's a lot of notions out there, right? Like, there's amazing, and we've
never seen that.
No, you haven't?
No.
One of the brands so we love for notions
I just bought those.
Is Coco Knits.
I bought them from them.
The whole line.
Yeah.
The whole line. There's just, it seems like every year there's new and exciting things. They're notions made by a maker for a maker.
Yes.
Kind of thing. And there's incredible things like these magnetized Maker's Keep.
Okay, I actually thought when you bought this at Fancy Tiger Craft.
I'm telling
years
you.
ago.
I'm telling you, you guys.
I thought, oh my God.
You thought gimmicky.
Never.
I kind of thought gimmicky too. Not gimmicky.
Gimmicky.
So if you're knitting something with a cable needle, so you can buy this and in a kit that comes with the stitch markers and the cable needles and your darning needles. And this is a magnetized, it's called the Maker's Keep.
Do you know how much has fallen through my couch because I think I don't need that?
I can't even tell you how great it is. Again, if you're looking to treat yourself to something you don't have and you're not looking to yarn, any of these Coco Knits things are amazing. The ladies at Espace Tricot, which is a beautiful yarn shop, way high on my travel list.
It's sealed. Don't do that.
In
It's
Montreal,
on the other side.
Canada. I said to the ladies, would you be interested in joining into our favorite things? And they sent a ton of beautiful things. So these Coco Knits round colored stitch markers, fantastic.
You guys, these are everywhere. If you're going to see anything in my house that are falling on the floor, it's Coco Knits colorful markers.
Okay, is this taped shut? It's not. Okay, but Coco Knits has come out with things that are like not just notions.
Is this that thing?
Yeah, this is her accessory roll.
Okay.
And she's very conscious, like environmentally conscious. So like this is made of a thick kind of paper material.
Yeah.
And it rolls up, but it's got all of these little sections. I don't want to wreck this. These, first of all, these snap off.
Okay, snap one off.
Snapped off, but I don't want to. Okay, maybe it folds.
Okay.
So it folds like a little envelope. So you can put all kinds of little notions in there.
Notions, needles.
Totally. Tuck it in, snap it onto the roll, and then it all just rolls up beautifully, perfectly.
I love
compact. Love. So we're crazy about beautiful notions. So thank you, Melissa and Lisa, for being so generous.
So look at these, you guys. You don't think you need these, but you actually...
And you can change the elastic bands.
That's fun.
There's also a big journal cover, like a book thing where you could keep your patterns and your iPad and stuff, and it's all made of this stuff. So I'm going to link Espace Tricot's shop with all of this stuff. But, you know, depending on your local yarn shop, you may find more things.
These you stick on the end of your needles so you don't get stitches slipping off.
Yes.
I never thought I needed this. But
Me either.
You put it in a bag, inevitably you guys
How many stitches have I dropped because I wouldn't use these things? They're fantastic.
They're fantastic. And I talked about this before, but you guys get a little tube of every single one of these different stitch markers. You won't, I know the light bulb ones are really good too, because you can like actually put them onto something. Although now they have these that they're open, so you can get it on.
And I looked at those and thought, that's never going to stay.
I remember you said that.
I just knit something and used that as like a test drive. You guys, it was easy to put on, easy to take off. It never fell off once. I am a convert. These are fantastic.
I agree.
Like they're absolutely fantastic. And I should have known because
Coco knits.
Everything Coco knits is fantastic.
I agree.
And her patterns are beautiful and gorgeous.
I agree.
So thank you, Espace Tricot, ladies.
Okay.
We will spread these out
They're
amongst
such great friends of the
baskets.
podcast.
They're they're amazing people. And everybody I order from them once or twice.
Yeah, I know. I did.
And everybody I've dealt with has been fantastic. So what a great yarn shop.
So I reached out. Some of these favorite things I had to like, you know, research where I could get them, right? Because they're not all of them sell them on their own website.
Okay.
So I reached out to Jimmy Bean's Wool. Tracy had this little Notions.
That's exciting.
What was that brand that had a little snap and it was like a leather box? It was called the Bento Box.
Oh, Namaste.
Namaste Bento Box. I thought
that company went out of business. And then
I didn't realize that.
Yes.
But I reached out to Jimmy Bean's because they had one or two. I didn't realize that they were going out of business. And they said, well, it's very low. We're not going to carry those anymore. But we also have a favorite thing that we think it might be your favorite thing once you see them.
So
right?
this was a surprise.
This was a real surprise. So
Jodi, I've never seen this.
Tracy, I hadn't either until I got them. So Jimmy and their general manager Sharon have come up with their own interchangeable needle sets.
What?
Now, the neat thing about these, you guys, is that the cables and the needles have measuring notches. They're called smart sticks.
Okay, wait a sec. I have heard of these, but I've never seen them in person.
So these smart sticks, I would say, are very zing-like with the feel and the look. I didn't want to start using them.
So we would already love them.
I knew we would already love them.
Okay, so if you get this set, I have pulled a couple of things out. Oh, I see.
See?
Okay, just
so
a sec.
very zing-like with the feel and the look
They
of the
feel
needle.
the same material, similar cord for sure. Do you see those little marks?
Measuring. And there's a measuring
so
tip
these
here.
are also being measured. See there?
Inch.
What?
Don't you think that's clever?
Well, super like next level.
Yeah.
Right? Where now you've got this, because these cords do not stretch out. This is going to be an inch all the time.
They say tape measure and knitting needle in one.
Well, that's great.
Right. So they're called Jimmy's Smart Sticks, and they're interchangeable needles.
So they come with the same idea, multicolored cords. Every color is a different length.
Yeah.
Which is one of the things I love about my Knitter's Pride Zings.
Yes.
I don't have to wonder what is in my bag.
Yeah.
I see that orange cable. I know it's for 24 or 32 or whatever inch needle. I actually love that this is see-through.
Yeah.
So these needles, you can see what you've got without having to open your case. And, oh, look.
Oh, I didn't realize.
This is a full set.
You guys, it's a full set.
This goes from, oh my God. Okay.
Size 4 to size 11. So it's 3.5 to an 8.
Yes, millimeter.
You guys, that is a very big range.
So we have 4 sets of needles to send out.
Yes.
Wow.
Isn't that exciting?
Yes,
so
Jodi,
we want to thank,
this is so much fun.
We want to thank Alex and Team Bean, because Alex was my contact at Jimmy Bean's Wool. And yes, Alex, we now think that this is a favorite thing of the Grocery Girls. So
totally.
We are so thankful you sent these. Otherwise, we would have never known about them. They're very...
Well, and it's funny because you know what? I read in maybe Vogue Knitting Magazine or something, I saw an ad for them.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're just as great as the ad says.
So now we can actually say we've seen them. And they're amazing.
And if you love a zing, you're going to love these.
Yes.
Yeah. And what a nice compact case, right? Shove that in your tote bag. Go to your yarn festival. You've got all the needles.
So someone just asked, how are we going to do the giveaways? It'll be in Ravelry. There'll be one thread we'll pick from.
Yeah. Or we could do under the video. It's easy to do under the video too.
Whichever you decide. We'll talk about that we'll think about that while we're still talking.
I mean, typically we do everything in Ravelry. It's super easy. Here's the problem with picking winners under YouTube. Notifying them.
Yes.
It doesn't seem to be as easy to notify. When I've had to notify people, they don't get back to me as quickly. When I do it in Ravelry, it's very quick, very instant, very easy to get that information. So I think what we'll do is continue to do it in Ravelry.
Okay.
So we will link our Ravelry group once this video goes up. And then once the show, you'll see the, don't comment under the show notes that you think you're entering for the Great Favorite Things giveaway. When the Favorite Things giveaway thread is up, then you can comment. And I think we'll have it open for, you know, maybe a week at the most.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll share the winners next video because we'll come back to you next week.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's great.
And also we have the Sweet Georgia winners at the same time. We'll be able to share those as well.
And we'll DHL ship all of your stuff.
Yeah, I'll take everything
tracked,
over.
Fast.
Yes.
Amazing.
It'll be like early Christmas gifts.
It really is. I mean, it's whatever holiday.
The only thing better would be to knock on people's doors and give them the gifts in person.
Stop it. Yeah. Don't even. Wouldn't that be fun one year?
Where one lucky winner gets... who would want to... Anyway, yes, that would be fun.
It would be fun for us. I don't know if it would be fun for you, but it would be really fun for us.
I agree.
Okay, so I want to share a very, very local maker. She is in a community just outside of Edmonton.
This. No, it's, sorry to interrupt, it's going to be worldwide.
Oh, worldwide. Everybody is you can only enter once, but it doesn't matter where you live. We will ship it anywhere.
Yeah.
So just outside of Edmonton is a city called Leduc. So it's very close. Like you don't even leave, seems like, and it's there. Mm-hmm. And this lady has super fun stuff. We found her out at a market, a maker's market. And I didn't think she even know who we were. But when I sent an email, she was like, yeah, of course I will send it. I watch your podcast. And so that was really nice. But she's got these really sassy, super sassy. Her shop is awesome. She makes all kinds of beautiful things. And I asked if she wouldn't mind sending a couple of mugs for coffee. This one is Be Kind and Don't Tolerate Bullshit in a beautiful floral mug. She is Days with Gray.
Yeah.
Is her company name.
But you guys,
with Gray.
She is so sassy. You're going to want to go look at her site.
These are tame. These are tame because we weren't sure. We didn't want to offend anybody. But let me tell you, you are going to want several of her things.
I'm just going to pull her up.
This one says COVID-19 tip. If you hold a drink in both hands, you can't touch your face. And she does
That's
a lot of
beautiful
things
cup.
with these 50s. So
Love.
this one is a super tall tumbler, and it's got the sliding lid, but it also comes with a big straw. And it's very tall. Like, you can get a lot of whatever you're drinking in here.
Okay, so here's a cup I'm going to let you read. It's kind of hard to read. It says, this wine tastes like you need to shut the blank up.
Right.
But the word is on there.
Right.
You know
Since
what?
when are you censored? Good girl.
Best fucking nurse. I don't know why I censored myself. Right?
She makes tons of beautiful things, and even if you're not into the sweary mugs, you're gonna find
This one said it's all messy. My hair, the house, the kids, my life. But
Right.
you look at it and it's like, oh, it's so pretty.
Right.
But then you read it and go,
they're
that's
beautifully
funny.
to look. They're beautiful to look at. But then I think once people get in there and read, it's really funny. So I think she's one of those companies that spread joy by what she does.
I do too. Not everyone likes this humor, but
You don't have to have, like, you don't, there's not, everything has an F-bomb. She's just really witty and funny. Of course, the F-bomb ones seem to be my favorite, but whatever. Everybody can have a favorite. And she does, like, hand sanitizer things and air fresheners.
cat
and
mugs.
There's, like, teacher mugs, and there's all kinds of...
Staying home is the new going out.
Yeah, there's lots of price points, right? So you can... get that kind of stuff. So we would love it if you would check her out or get her newsletter or even go to her shop.
Let's drink spiked eggnog, build snowman, fight with our families, bake stuff, and watch Hallmark Christmas movies. You know, Christmas shit. That's on a mug.
What a cute
I
little
love
gift,
her.
right?
Yes.
Yes.
Because that stuff, when you're using it or gifting it,
Yeah.
you know, it's going to get a smirk. Like that's
Totally.
people using it
Yeah.
is going to really like it.
And it's
So,
original, right? You're
Yeah.
not going to get two of those
Look at
mugs
this
for
one.
sure.
fucker in charge.
Right. Just in
So-
case you were wondering.
We love everything about Janelle. She's a beautiful small business maker.
Yeah.
And we love to...
Yeah.
to
And she literally 100% of the time makes us smile. So
Yes.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
What else you got, Jode?
Okay. So you guys know, and it's one of these things that we don't talk about often, but
Jody.
it's necessity, the gleaner.
Oh, I was going to say, where did this come from?
No, gleaner.
Okay, here's the thing. We've talked about the gleaner several times. We assume you guys know.
Yes.
But it is time to talk about it again because maybe you haven't been here very long. If you knit sweaters or wear sweaters, to me, this is like the number one way to care for your knits.
Yes.
I've had really crappy little sweater shavers.
Yeah.
This, to me, blows everything out of the water. And it is...
Yes. I also sent these.
I have the regular one in my drawer.
Are these
That's
refills?
what these are. No, they're the blades.
Oh.
Don't you? I have this in my bedroom cupboard, and I have the travel one.
Yeah. Do you? I don't have the
I
travel
have
one.
the travel one. Where are the? What did you do with the blades?
In the bag.
Okay. So the gleaner is a lint brush sweater shaver combo.
If you're a sweater knitter, you don't want to live without this.
I bet your local yarn shop may even have these. But the thing I love about them so much, the old school sweater shavers that I remember, they were all like this. Remember
Yes.
those little half moon things? Well, not every sweater can tolerate that kind of abrasion.
Yeah.
So this is the most
like if you think about a nail file, the
Yeah.
coarsest.
good way to do it. That
Yeah.
is definitely the coarsest. Then you've got this one that's kind of a medium
Yeah.
coarseness. And then this one is very delicate. So it's
Like mohair,
almost
silk.
smooth, but it's barely got
Yeah.
some grit on it, so it's going to help. But these suckers are interchangeable. Like you just pop it on. And maybe you're doing more than one sweater. Okay, well, I got to use the other one for that one. So you just pop it off. I feel like I'm doing an
I
infomercial.
love it. You guys, it's true. We get excited about these things because we use them.
Totally.
And then this is
And this is to wipe up the little fuzz balls.
yes.
You've gleaned. Now you're going to take the linty fuzz balls.
It's amazing.
It's ridiculous how much I love this. I
Yes.
love it, love it, love it.
Yes.
I don't think it can be improved. I think they've nailed. So you can.
this is slate blue.
They also get. There's a pet version of cleaning up pet hair. So if you check out Gleaner, you're going to see more than one type
Okay,
of
so
product.
here's the thing. I think they sent replaceable heads.
Maybe. And then everything comes in the bag. So you've got all your little things. You're never going to lose anything. It all goes in the bag. So this is what's in my drawer.
So everyone has a replaceable head.
So you got
It comes
extras?
with one, and because these you can buy separately also.
Yes, you can replace your head.
So they've sent a
So you
full
don't have to get a whole new thing.
Everyone gets 2 sets.
Okay, how about this? When Target was here, I saw these on the shelf at Target.
Gleaner.
Yes. So you might even see it other places.
Somebody just said they bought a generic brand and it was shitty.
You guys.
Not every time the generic is shitty. A lot of
It may
times
look exactly the same. I doubt it is the same quality. That's the thing. But also, these are not super expensive.
Right.
And I think once you buy it, you're good to go for taking care of your knitwear.
Yeah.
And
I know you can buy the extra attachments, but I wouldn't even. I've had mine for years, and I don't even come close to needing replacements.
Well, I've never had to get anything yet, but I'm really glad that they do just sell
I guess if you
replacements.
lose one, right?
Okay, and then the travel one is a little oval, and everything fits in it. Like it clips open like a little
that's
clamshell.
smart.
Oh, it's fantastic. And I take it every time I travel.
Yeah.
It's weird. I know.
So I never bring anything.
Lucky you. We
Yes.
will always have
Lucky
a gleaner.
me, Tracie packs a gleaner.
Jodi. I love
reached
it.
out to the people at Gleaner. They do have their own website. They were absolutely, what can I send you? Yes, they were. And I said we were doing a couple of baskets, which has now turned into several. So they also sent something that they thought we would love too.
This is so great.
Okay, I've never used this brand, but I have used dryer balls before.
So these are wool dryer balls.
They work great.
This is like an environmentally friendly way. This is not new. Everybody knows. But instead of buying those dryer sheets covered in chemicals, you can use these wool dryer balls and be environmentally friendly in drying your clothes. You can even put, if you're into like essential oils, you could put lavender on them. They're great.
You never have to buy another dryer sheet.
They're great. And let me tell you, I know there's lots of crafts to make your own dryer balls. Do you know how much wool you need to make a dense dryer ball?
This big.
It's a lot. Like if you were going to go buy the fiber for it, anyway.
I'm just so lazy.
You certainly can make them yourself, but it's a lot of wool.
We've seen them. They're beautiful. But so this is
that's a jumbo pack.
1,000 loads.
Wow.
Yeah. So thank you, Gleaner.
Gleaner.
We love you, Gleaner.
If you ever need an infomercial, we'll totally do one. That is amazing. Okay. One of our super sweet friends, and again, she has been so generous to us that I felt bad even asking, but I said, your Magpie Darling hat is literally...
We love them.
I feel like it's very unique, and it's one of my favorite things. So we are talking about Amanda Kafka, who is the Crafty Jackalope. And she said, oh, I am on it. I'm going to make you guys gift bags to send. And so she sells these amazing kits.
You guys,
do you want to pull up her Instagram with the hat? So this is a Magpie Darling hat. So we've got some cashmere yarn and a beautiful sparkle yarn that's got sequins in it. And so you hold the strands together and you knit this beautiful beanie. Oh, you guys, look at the sequins right in there. Can you see the sequins? They're all silver, but they're there. So you can knit.
I think that's showing off her mask. No, it's never. Sparkles are never too much, Amanda.
Oh, no. So good. And if you think you're not a sparkle person, you're wrong. Because you can get.
Totally.
You can get ones that are more tonal, right? Like this is gray and silver, so it's not going to be so crazy. It's insane, these sparkle.
Okay, I actually, to be honest, I thought to myself, ew. I will never knit, not ew, but ew.
You just think that's not me.
I will never knit with this until Tracie knit one and I saw it.
It's awesome. It's so awesome.
I am a complete convert.
So she has sent, oh my gosh. Now she's got all kinds of kits, and every kit comes with her pattern. So yes, you can buy the pattern, but I think you should go to her shop and buy the kit. She has promotions all the time, and it comes like this. She's already got you covered. She's got yarn and pattern, and it's all ready to go. This one is, again, for the Magpie Darling hat, but it's a heavier weight of yarn. So you're going to whip that sucker up. And this is all one gift bag. So you're getting 2 versions of the Magpie yarn, Magpie Darling hat. And she has sent soak wash for when you wash your hat.
I love Soak. That's something we should have reached out to Soak. We love them. They're Canadian, right?
Yep. She has sent a beautiful needle gauge for measuring all your tools. And she has sent both needles to make both hats.
Wow.
And everything is in this canvas bag.
Really?
Yes. It's crazy.
Thank you, Amanda. That's so
thank
generous.
you so much. Somebody is going to have so much fun knitting these hats. And not only knitting, but wearing these sparkly beanies. Everybody's going to want to know where you got your hat. And so I want to show you the colors in the other bag. I believe this is the original.
I think that's I have that
This one has rainbow sequins and cream colored yarn. And she's got like
Really
fancy,
beautiful.
Some yarns are fancy in her
Cashmere.
kit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So they're fantastic. This one, get out of town. Look at the colors. Look at the colors of the sequins in that one. And then the yarn, she's got lots and lots of different yarns to choose from, but this is the Wool Addicts. And this one is wool, a wool nylon blend. But it's soft.
That's
like
gonna
you
be
would think that's cashmere.
Super. Oh, yeah.
That's
baby,
beautiful.
That's baby knit soft.
That's beautiful.
That is beautiful.
So
That's going to make a beautiful hat.
now these bags alone, they're worth $120 plus if you had to buy everything that's in here. So everybody's just, see what I mean? When everything showed up and people were so, oh shoot, I broke your bag, lady. Sorry.
That's okay.
I pulled out one ribbon. I'll leave it in there. Maybe you can fix it.
Because Tracie won't.
I'm not going to fix it. Sorry. But anyway, so beautiful. So thank you again, Amanda.
That's an amazing prize.
It's so amazing. Okay, and she sent this one, which I thought we were going to give away another time, but now that we're going to do so many draws, we'll make sure this goes in as well.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Can we show the picture?
Yes.
This is amazing.
She does the cutest patterns. The cutest, like her sweaters and shawls and everything. This is one of her newest patterns, and it's called the Simply Soft Hat. And you have a base yarn and a mohair.
This is the limited edition SEW good version.
Oh my God, it's crazy. So what this one is, this is your hat. You hold this beautiful concept, the cotton merino, with mohair. That's what you're knitting your hat. And then the embroidery that you see that's in the pattern, this has got to be that other one, hey? It's super. Oh, it's this yarn. Same yarn, different color.
Oh, I love.
And a snap-on pom-pom.
So this is a whole
whole kit gives you this hat.
I love it. Oh, there's a baby pink
and there's
version.
all kinds of colors, you guys. If you go to her shop, you will see all kinds of colors.
I love how it's that little section there.
I want to make this so badly.
I love this.
I don't know how to do embroidery very well. Like, there's a lot of people that are going to be able to bang that out in a day. I'm going to try, though. I just think it's beautiful. So I might fold the pattern up small enough to fit in there.
Yeah, we can do that. Here.
And then it's all together.
Perfect.
So thank you, thank you, thank you. So hats, definitely our favorite things. Crafty Jackalope, Magpie Darling hats, totally our favorite things.
Love it.
Here's her pom-pom.
Oh, okay.
So I know the packing. And it even comes with a little needle. I'm assuming that's what's in that little envelope.
Oh, fun.
So really, like, it's a good to go kit. Get your needles and you're off to the races.
Look at this, you guys.
Isn't that great?
Yes. Thank you, Amanda.
Isn't that great? So thank you, thank you, thank you. She's crazy generous. So generous. Everybody.
Yarn.
Yeah, show us, Jode.
Grenouille.
Yes.
Who was one of our previous kits.
Yes, Steph.
I reached out to Steph and told her what we were doing, and she was
nice.
more than happy to send a couple of sock sets. Well, we love her sock sets.
So much. Her colors are amazing.
We love her color aesthetic.
A beautiful Canadian dyer from way out east. I think she's in the Maritime somewhere. Remember?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
So this one, you guys, is the most beautiful.
Is that right? Oh, no, New Brunswick. Yes.
Yes. This one is really beautiful, like this dove gray background with flecks of like cranberry and navy and beautifully contrasted minis.
I love her speckle.
That's going to make a gorgeous sock.
No
or whatever you
kidding.
use it for.
Yeah, you've got a lot of yarn here. You can make a shawl. You can make a cowl.
This reminds me of peacocks.
It's so pretty.
But this is another. Look.
Even the green is very like jungly, like plant lady.
With
green.
like a dark, like midnight teal.
It's so beautiful.
So we thank you, Steph.
Beautiful.
We think your color sense is incredible.
Totally.
Her base is beautiful.
It's very soft.
Yeah. So check out her website because she has amazing yarn, tons of sock sets, lots of single colors. But she's a beautiful dyer.
I would join a mystery club from her. Like, I feel like every one I would be totally my thing.
Well, I'm not a giant green person, but if I got this as a mystery.
I feel like it's just not every green. There's a green you love. It's out there. That's what I've been discovering about myself. It's stunning.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, how about, oh my gosh, Jodi. Okay, let's do a couple of like that we love that are not knitting. I mean, literally you could buy this for yourself or anybody you know because they don't have to be knitters.
Yeah.
Another Canadian company that we love, and I don't even know how I discovered them. It must have been an Instagram ad or something, but they are Coal and Canary. I think they're in Manitoba. I don't totally know. But they are a really gorgeous candle company here in Canada.
I don't want to rough the box.
They make, I think they're soy candles. They're hand-poured candles.
Oh, there we go.
With those nice wooden wicks. I know how I found them. We were in Banff, and I bought one for myself.
Oh, okay.
But they have these really funny, sassy names for their candles, and that's totally what drew me in. They have lines. Like, they've got a line that all smells like coffee. They're the barista line.
Yeah.
And, like, fun, tropical things. But they came
Mexican getaway. So each one was like a margarita. One was a this. It's so good.
Hand-poured small batch Coal and Canary. So
I'm pulling them up.
They came up with, maybe this was just last year, they came out with, like, their knitwear collection. So it was like, obviously I need every single one of those. This one is the Sweater Weather candle, and it's pumpkin, cake, pecans, and spice.
It's amazing.
And then
that one's called Chunky Knit Sweater.
Chunky Knit Sweater. Okay. Oh, sorry. And this one's Cable Knit Scarf.
Oh, you guys, the smells are
and
so
this one
beautiful.
is hazelnuts, vanilla, butter. Hazelnuts, vanilla, and butter. But they have a little set of minis that's like 5 different, and there's warm woolly mittens and thick socks, warm knit socks or something.
You can buy these bigger size candles individually.
Did you smell this one?
Let me smell.
Oh my God, it's so good. Oh. Pumpkin, cake, pecans, and spice. So it's like pumpkin muffins.
But
it's not overly spiced.
It's not like the sugar, like the cookie smell.
It's not super sweet.
No. See?
It's just warm and cozy.
So you can get them individual, but then they also put the collection. This is the holiday collection, but it'll be like Sweater Weather collection, where you get all 5 in the set.
They just came out with an advent calendar,
Tracie got us
candle. I bought that this year, but they have holiday scents. They have stuff all year long. There's summer ones that smell, fruity and fun and bright, but I love them. So I did send an email and said, here's who we are, and I truly love your products. I use them all the time, buy them for gifts all the time. Would you be interested in sending a candle? And they came to our YouTube channel and checked us out. I guess to make sure we weren't totally crazy people.
Right.
Just a little bit crazy. So thank you, ladies, for... it's a small business. They produce tons, but we love, supporting these business. So it says it's got a crackling wooden wick, they're hand poured, and a soy blend. And this size candle is 50 hours of burning time. I use them daily. Yeah.
I have to agree. I have 2, one in my living room. I'm not kidding you guys. I buy these candles myself. We're not kidding you when we say these are things we purchase throughout the year for ourselves that we love. Mm-hmm. They're cheeky candles for playful personalities.
Cheeky candles. Like, that just fits so perfectly. So that's great. And thank you. I mean, they don't know us. So it was really, really great and so lovely that they chose to support our favorite things.
I can't figure out. Anyway, they have tons of
Get their newsletter. Get their newsletter because you will love it. And they'll tempt you at some point. I would highly recommend trying them.
I was just trying to get onto their site to see the different
But
things.
I just feel like for knitters or yarn lovers, like they're not just knitting, it's crochet, whatever you like. For yarn people, they're such a cute gift. I think
there's always those little things that you think, what can I add?
Yeah.
Or,
I think Cable Knit Scarf was the first one that I bought. And it smells fantastic.
Give me some sugar gift set. What's that?
What is that thing?
It's a candle and tea.
What?
You guys, they now have tea.
But you know what else they have? Room diffusers.
Oh, so they've really
so
added
there's
to
some
their lines.
new items.
Okay, they're amazing. We love Colin Canary. They're Canadian.
We will link them, and you must go check them out. You will love them.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna love them as much as we do.
Tanis Fiber Arts.
Aw,
We love Tanis and her husband. What they do, we think she's amazing. Did you see this week she was painting the most beautiful rainbow mural in her kids' playroom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Color is everything for them.
Yeah.
It truly is.
So
and they're a husband and wife, business partners, dyeing team, Canadian powerhouses. They're amazing. Amazing.
So I reached out to Tanis and said, we love you. We love your yarn. We would love to include you. And she said, where can I send the yarn?
Aww.
So she sent two amazing, these colors are so pretty.
Those are so beautiful.
It's called Tartan and it's her 80-20 recycled nylon base.
So one of the things that I love about Tanis Fiber Arts is most of their yarn
it smells good.
It's super wash, but the process that it goes through is much kinder to the environment. So it's not the harsh thing that lots of yarn bases are.
They call it organic merino treated.
Right.
Not super wash.
Right. So it is treated. You can wash it in a machine and it won't felt, but it's not the same process.
It's not the harsher.
It's organic certified. So it's fine for the earth. It's not so that's something that I think is great and really important. And I think they're amazing and her patterns are amazing.
Yeah.
And I love following them and seeing what their little family is up to. And
they're groovy. I love,
Thank you.
what they stand for. So Tanis Fiber Arts is a favorite thing.
I'll give it away, even though I don't want to.
I know, it's beautiful. It's really,
I'll have to
really
buy
pretty.
some. This is basically shopping.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so sorry, everybody's pocketbooks. Oh, although I know,
I meant me.
I know, but for me, I love to see other things.
Me too.
That I love to discover new
makers. You
makers.
don't have to buy everything, but you know what I think is awesome? Subscribing to someone's newsletter, because maybe today doesn't work for you, but you would like to support them and see what they're up to, and maybe one day you will be that customer. You don't have to. You don't have to spend money to support people.
Yeah, there's other ways.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my gosh, I love her new labels.
They're so cute.
Jodi. Well, I have so much still. Okay, since we're on yarn and Canadian dyers, I'm going to open this because we haven't another one.
Oh, that ripped nice.
It did. So we are totally addicted to self-striping yarn.
Yes.
And I can remember when I was kind of a newer knitter, people would tell me, oh, have you ever had caterpillar green yarn? It's so beautiful. It's self-striping, but it sells out in 2 seconds. You'll never get any. And so, of course, I was like, I'm going to make it my mission to get some to see what's so great about this. I'm going to get some. So over the years, Catherine was originally Caterpillar Green Yarns. She is now Gauge Dye Works. And I still remember our first Knit City, when the doors opened, I was like hoofing it.
We did too. We ran to
because I wanted to pig out and try her yarn, and I was so happy to finally get some. So honestly, one of my all-time favorite dyers, period, is Gauge Dye Works. And
this color,
her colors are amazing, and she dyes self-striping yarn that you just knit, and it makes a triangle shawl or a sweater. Like, she just does unique, incredible things.
Yeah.
And for the last little while, she's teamed up with Andrea Rangel, a beautiful Canadian designer, and they do collections.
I love this pairing.
This one.
Yes.
Okay, so I totally freaked out when this came. It's called Knit Outside, and there's 3 patterns in here designed by Andrea, and all the yarn is Gauge Dye Works. And it's
I love that.
Beautiful. And you can still, so you just knit that. So as you're knitting, you do a few little short rows in here, and it makes like a blip of the yellow. So clever. She's an amazing designer, and the yarn is stunning. There's a really good picture right here.
The thought and the math and the brain power that goes into Gauge yarn,
I
you
could
guys.
never. I could never.
She has done this. So for this pattern, those little blips, so you're working back and forth to make that. Like, she has figured out the formula on how much to wind.
Like how many meters or inches or whatever centimeters you need. And one of the patterns in the books is these Sax Point socks. So you do this fun little color work at the top, and then a really sweet self-striping pair of socks. Mm-hmm. And right now, for the holiday, I want to show you quickly the last shawl pattern that's in here too. It's so gorgeous. The striping is just in the middle.
That's so beautiful.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah.
So in order to figure out how to do these, you need to get the collection. I wonder if the patterns are available individually. But if you've already bought this collection, or even the Sax Point socks, there's an update for them. Did you get it? Okay. So this is what's new. What's new is this colorway and an update to the Sax Point socks.
It's Christmas lights.
Yes.
So this is her new colorway.
Yes.
It's crazy gorgeous. I'm going to have to crank it too.
Catherine was so generous, and Andrea, they sent books. So you'll put this has a download code in it. I'm 99% sure it's somewhere. I'm sure it is. I haven't looked.
Here, I'll look.
It's got to be in there. So, anyway, this yarn did not even have a name when she sent it. It says name to be determined, but it is called Twinkle, and you can get it. It's been in her shop. No, so the yarn doesn't make the light motifs. It's a little bit of color work, but you get, see these big bands here? These are actually built-in mini skeins. These are giant stripes. So you're going to, when you wind your yarn, you wind these off into their own little balls.
The socks are a little bit different than the shawl sets, because the shawl sets do have the yarn that it's seamlessly in there already where you do this. This has minis that you do the color work with.
Yeah.
This does not.
Right.
I don't see a...
No? Oh, maybe there isn't then. But anyway, you'll get the... I don't know. Yes, there is.
Sorry, there's
good.
Of course, there's a download code.
So if you've bought this pattern, the Sax Point socks, you check your Ravelry, because you'll have an update. And what the update is the new color work chart.
Yes.
And so there's color work in there, and I think the little lights are duplicate stitched. Like, so that's why you can get all the different... Anyway, it's so cute.
My eyes just went...
Jodi.
That's adorable.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
So Gauge Dye Works and Andrea Rangel, definitely amazing Canadians, creatives. I love what they do. And they do yarn clubs with new patterns and specific yarns that are, exclusive for a while. But this Twinkle color, give Catherine a follow, and I'm sure she'll have an update and it's really brand new. So you'll get it if you need it.
We were at a retreat and took a class from Andrea Rangel at Colorwork. She's so genius with her color work.
She's awesome.
And Kat was there too. Yep. So that was pretty fun.
It was really fun. So thank you. These beauties will be finding a new home. Thank you. So amazing. Yeah.
Wowie wowies.
Wowie wow.
Okay. Cozy Posy Yarn, Antonella.
Yay!
She was also a previous
she was our first
collab
ever holiday or winter
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Our Christmas.
Her yarn is absolutely gorgeous. She's an amazing, amazing dyer.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I love how this is a mini set.
Okay, that's beautiful.
This is how she puts her. Isn't that fun?
So she's twisted them all into one. Yeah, I love that.
So this is a mini set. I love her color sense.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. You can see yarn on Instagram and stuff like that, but when you see it in person, it's so much better.
This is called Pumpkin
Everything. So it's like a fall color set.
But I love this
so
edition
beautiful.
of this with this amazing pumpkin color. There's green
blue.
in there.
Yeah, that's amazing. Those colors are incredible. And her speckled, that
Right.
must be the pumpkin color.
This is called River Birch.
Ooh.
So I'm going to actually keep these together.
That would be nice.
Because I feel
there's
like
lots of shawls and stuff.
I feel like they complement each other so well because look at this mini that's in there.
Yeah.
I think you can do something really pretty
that
with
would
this.
be great.
So thank you, Antonella.
Oh my goodness.
We love you and we love your yarn and everything you do. New labels.
Those are so cute.
Yeah.
I love the colorful label. And especially the color she chose.
Love that. Is anybody watching Big Sky?
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's okay.
Everyone's raving about it.
I
just think it's
great.
okay.
I think it's just okay.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm watching it, but I don't.
I thought it was with Brian Philippi and he got killed in the first episode.
Yeah. He's dead?
Did you not
think
watch?
so. He's dead?
The guy.
Oh, yes.
Right, and then they buried him. Anyway.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah. Anyway.
Another amazing Canadian company, and these ladies are like just new. They're new. And they are making the most amazing things. We've talked about them a lot already, and we're talking about thread and maple. Oops. That's not their business card. Anyway, thread and maple.
Okay.
And they're making all of these beautiful...
That's their gorgeous embossed logo. Don't you love their logo?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
And everything comes
Oh yeah,
with
spoiler
their...
alert, Ryan
What?
Philippi gets killed the first episode.
Was
Sorry.
it the first or second?
First. End of the first.
Oh, whatever. It's not like at the end of the series that you ruin something.
No,
the
and
whole
it's been out
series
3
is pretty
weeks.
much dead. Yeah. That's like saying, don't tell me how Game of Thrones ended. Well,
Sorry,
at
that's
this
a
point-
long time ago.
So these ladies, Sam and Olga, they're making these amazing things. This is their Notions clutch, which I've never seen anything like. We showed it. They were amazing. We've already given some away. They're incredible. They're so beautiful. They fit all your little notions, your tape measures, your cable needles. And it's magnetized for stitch markers. You fit your little needles in there.
They thought of it all.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
This little pocket, you can put whatever in there. You make your
Patterns.
pattern, but they do make a needle slip that fits right in there for your interchangeable needles. It's absolutely stunning. There's a big zipper pouch on the back, as well as a zipper pouch on the inside for maybe stitch markers.
They've been giant supporters of the podcast right from the beginning.
Quality is
Yeah.
incredible.
They've shared a lot of their goodies. We've had a lot of their products go out to winners.
Totally.
You guys, their leather products are incredible.
Gotta find.
Tracie's favorite thing.
No, yes. Where's the on the go? Because that was a giveaway too. Oh my god. I might have to run upstairs and go get mine.
Didn't we talk about it already?
But yes, but it's part of this giveaway.
It's upstairs, but I'm going to pull it up.
Okay, they're one of their newest tools they got. I gushed about last time. It's called On the Go. Oh, maybe that's it over here.
Do you see it?
It's got the scissors and the needles. Yes. No, that's not it. They sent so much stuff. They're so generous.
The On the Go, it's a little
Oh my god.
foldable pouch. This is folded. It opens up
There's another picture
like
too,
a little
though.
book. I'm going to get the other picture.
Actually, Espace Tricot has pictures too where they open. But it's got your two needles and it's magnetized and it's got a zipper pocket inside for your stitch markers. And it's got a little teeny pair of super sharp embroidery scissors, and the whole thing is the size of a credit card. If you go to Espace Tricot, they've got some good pictures of it too, because I believe they carry it. But that's what these ladies sent. These beautiful, beautiful, original storage solutions and notions.
Here we go, right here.
Yeah. Oh, except I think there was one with it open. I feel...
That's open.
Where the hell did it go?
The bottom's open.
Oh, yes. Okay. And there's little pockets to tuck in, maybe a piece of measuring tape or another
Tracie
cable needle. I can't even. I use it all the time. I think it is genius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is this a giveaway?
Yes, these are all like 2 on the goes and 2 of these beautiful notions club. Yes. So we are going to send those. Somebody is going to love that. I feel like we could have 2 videos going here.
Why?
Because we're really long already.
That's okay. I'm getting to the end of my bucket.
Okay.
Okay, so Renee had to be. Renee spun right round.
Yes.
She's amazing. I'm all about her mini sets right now, so I asked her for a mini set.
Her color sets is incredible.
I've also ordered one recently. When this came, I almost wanted to switch it out.
Jodi.
You guys, look at this.
I can't believe these colors. And we have a lot of favorite yarn buyers. We can't give you. But
if this didn't make it into the prize.
No,
I'm just kidding.
So many.
I'm just kidding.
Many beautiful dyers.
But you guys, this set with this pop of like coral,
yes,
the orange and these. Anyway, this is
another. I would love to see what people are making with that.
Yeah, this is another example of Renee's beautiful mini sets. She's got several in her shop right now, and she also sent one of her beautiful pins.
Aww.
Did you lose something down there?
No, I didn't.
Okay. So thank you, Renee. We love you and your yarn.
Totally. And our dear friend Nicole, who is also already incredibly generous, her beautiful Hue Loco yarns. These are 2 of her new fall color palette colors. This is Pistachio and Naughty Chair.
Love.
Oh my gosh, her colors are amazing. And she has so many bases.
Yeah.
Right? All the mohair and bulky and single ply. And
so she'll pick a color.
50-gram sets.
Yes.
And mini skeins. And, we can't have favorite things without her for sure. So we already talked about her bulky with my mittens, but it's just her colors.
Those 2 go so well together.
Her colors are amazing.
Is that pistachio and trending?
Pistachio and Naughty Chair.
Oh, yeah, Naughty Chair. Love.
So gorgeous.
Love it.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so another amazing local yarn shop. The ladies out at Hippie Strings, Northern Alberta, and they had a retreat, and we got to teach a little workshop, and they're just great community,
love them.
Great community ladies. Yeah. I reached out and I said, I bought some of my favorite notions ever from you guys. And one of them is this chart keeper from Knit Picks.
Tracie uses it.
I had to take my own pattern out of here to show this to you guys. But it is these little magnets. It's actually the size of a letter piece of paper. So if you put your pattern in there, you could just fold it up. And it's super portable. It's smaller. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
So you can go to the Hippie Strings and they've got a beautiful online shop.
Yes, they do.
But this is one of the other things when I was thinking, what are my absolute
I've bought
favorite
2
items?
Yeah.
These Knitter's Pride knit blockers. T-pins work. They're inexpensive. Fussy. They totally work. But when I upgraded my blocking things to this, blocking didn't seem like such a chore anymore.
I agree.
This makes things go fast and easy. So the ladies from Hippie Strings, their package is en route. But I said, don't worry about it. I'll just show my own. These are things that, thank you so much for supporting our favorite things because you're totally my favorite things. I use these.
I use them every time.
Except I bought 2 sets.
I do. I have a rainbow set.
Yeah.
Except I'm lazy. I didn't like putting them back in the box. So
I never do.
They're in a Rubbermaid container.
I had to put these back in the box.
That's funny.
I don't normally.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I didn't throw the box in the recycle.
Yeah.
But no, I dump mine in a thing and I don't use them anymore. But let me tell you, they change the blocking, how easy blocking is.
Love it.
Yes.
Okay. Plank and Stella. She did.
Oh, look at that.
She did a Festivus pack this year.
I think I put this in my stories because it was so pretty.
It's a Festivus miracle. Yeah, she did.
God, that's
you guys
so cute.
Feel how squishy that is. I got her hair. I can clone her.
That's beautiful. It's a Festivus Miracle is the colorway.
Isn't that amazing?
It's so
So
cute.
soft and so fun.
But what about when you knit? If this is socks, these are
Yes.
super cute.
I love that so much. You've got that speckle, that orange speckle kind of running
Oh,
through it
these are
too.
going to be amazing.
A little Notions quilted pack. One of these keychains.
I love those.
Aren't they amazing?
Yes, I love those.
What's that?
A nice
Oh.
sharp pair of good embroidery scissors, which once you have good scissors, I mean, you need good scissors for what we do.
Just kidding. This is my set. That's not true. Anyway, two of them are full. I think these Festivus set with the scissors and this is what I purchased
Okay.
for our favorite things. But she actually sent two as well.
Wow.
They just don't include the scissors and the little sewn. But you still get the full sock set.
Awesome.
You still get stitch markers and you still get the crochet fixing.
Awesome. They're
needles.
both fantastic.
They're both fantastic. So thank you so much, Melissa. I love your yarn.
It is really fun yarn.
You're really fun to watch dye and the
Totally.
colors you come up with. And I
Yes, her colors are super fun,
they're fun
colors.
Yeah. Her and the Bob's Burger.
Yes. Yes. Another thing, we cannot have favorite things, and I know we've said it every year, the sock ruler. I don't knit a sock without using my sock ruler to measure the length of the foot.
Yeah.
I just don't. And that's been for years. And I've only ever used the one. These things are going to last forever. So this is the original. I know lots of people have made their other ones, but this is literally the original sock ruler. So we have half a dozen of these, I think, left. Darlene was super generous and sent a giant pile at one point. So we have been giving them away in our prizes, but we're going to make sure a bunch of them go in favorite things.
I have that in my night table drawer. I use it
They're
all
so
the time.
great.
Yeah.
So great.
Love it.
Yeah.
Lola Bean Yarn Co. I reached out to our friend
Aw,
Adela
that's so
and
nice.
she said, thank you for including me. Of course, I'll send some goodies. Thankfully, this arrived yesterday.
Wow.
Right?
Good
Just
timing.
in the nick of time. So what she has sent, you guys,
That is
so
amazing.
pretty. 2 skeins of her amazing DK.
What?
This is called Galaxy.
Wow.
I'm going to split this up because I think it's going to be gorgeous. You could knit a hat.
Yeah.
You can knit DK socks.
You can knit so much with one skein of DK. For sure, 2 people.
How fun is that colorway?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. She also sent
What?
these.
Oh my God.
So Adela was so
Wow.
sweet with her package.
See what I mean when I said everybody was so
everybody
generous?
was just like, yes, what can I send? And it's there. So we are so grateful. What do you think should we split this up? Send it together? What do you think?
I think we should split it up.
Yeah. So each spun.
Spread the love. Make
Yeah.
sure, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So we love you, Adela.
Totally.
We thank you. We're excited that you're part of our favorite thing episode.
Thank you for being so generous, you guys. Another one of my favorite yarns, which I had to include, was Barrett Wool Company.
Yes.
I love every single one of their yarns. I recently used their woolens, which is a sport weight woolen spun squishy. It comes in these, I think 60 gram, 50 gram skeins. So it's great for
color's
colorwork or
gorgeous.
small accessories.
Yeah.
But it is non-superwash. They're a small company. But their yarn is incredible, and I feel like a great value for what you're getting. Everything I knit in their yarn, I want more.
I love Susan.
For sure. I mean, Susan B. Anderson, it's her company. Her and her son have Barrett Wool Company. It's just amazing. I love it. I love it. It could be my one yarn to choose forever. And it just makes beautiful things. So there's going to be Barrett Wool Company in these baskets as well.
Oh, we love it so much.
Yeah.
Amy
Jodi.
from La Bien Amie.
If you're still here, thank you.
Yeah. We have a few more things to show. We're coming to the end.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's just super exciting.
I reached out to Amy. I think her and her team do amazing things. Their color is, you kind of know when you look at a skein of yarn, oh, that's Amy's yarn.
Right.
We said to Amy what we were thinking of doing with this episode, and we were doing 2 baskets at the time, and she said, on it, I'm sending you some goodies. Well, this showed up.
A giant box.
And 10 of these. Do you want to open them?
Yes, I do.
10 of these. And 10 skeins of her bulky yarn.
Oh, this yarn. Is it her Erin?
Oh, sorry, Erin.
Yeah. So they chose a bunch of beautiful colors, and everybody that receives. So now every bag, I think we're gonna choose 10 winners.
Yeah.
And every winner will get this beautiful, and I mean beautiful canvas. The quality of these bags is amazing. This is their signature La Bien-Aimée tote bag.
Heavy tote.
It's very thick,
yes,
gorgeous canvas.
Yeah.
With the gold lettering. I'm just trying to think. There's pockets in here. Oh, there's lots of pockets in here.
Yeah.
So you can be on the go and have your stylish bag that's going to last you forever.
This is...
Oh, I bought that too.
Totoro and May. Look at that. That's one of her colors she came out this fall. I did buy this.
So you can make a hat or some mittens or whatever you want. You're going to get a skein of this yarn.
Ponyo and Suzuki.
And
this is Howl and Sophie. So everyone gets a skein of bulky.
Yes.
Aran weight yarn from La Bien-Aimée, and everyone gets that in their package. Yes. We're doing 10 beautiful giveaways with this.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And we never expected to have so much stuff, and we only expected to make 2 gift baskets, but this is so much better. We think it's so much more fun to spread it further and wider, and hopefully spread some love to, all of us that are having a tough time right now.
I agree.
One of our most favorite local makers, and she's so generous and amazing. She partners with us all the time. I'm so grateful that she has time to help us out. Is Brick Bubble. Diane makes. She's a graphic designer. She just is so creative and so talented, and she lives minutes from us. We're so lucky.
Yes, love it.
So you go to her shop and you're going to find all kinds of beautiful things. She makes very original. So here's little goodies that are her amazing little tags for your knits or crochet.
Yeah.
But she also sent one of her beautiful. So it's a shawl cuff.
If your wrist is small enough, that could be a bracelet.
You could absolutely wear it as a bracelet, but it's this awesome kind of magenta colored.
Oh, it's braided.
It's braided, and it's leather.
It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous, and it's got 2 sizes, so you can
totally wear that as a bracelet.
Yeah.
Wow.
So thank you. I probably need to buy one of those for myself. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, that pink blush color is beautiful.
Yeah. Almost purple.
Yeah.
So pretty.
Love it.
So thank you.
Wowies. Okay.
Do you have any more in your box?
Okay. I have a couple of Grocery Girls updates for our shop.
Okay, we have 2 things that are gigantic.
Okay.
And so beautiful, and we're so grateful. I was telling Hohi that we had this plan for favorite things, and she said, I didn't even ask. She said, can I please send something for your favorite things? And we were just like, what? Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I was going to ask, so thank you.
You didn't make me have to ask.
Thank you. Yes, Hohi & Co. So we've shown lots of our items. We just love the beauty and the craftsmanship, and that they come from Argentina. These beautiful small workshops are creating incredible leather goods. Mostly, you can get some canvas, but Hohi sent 2 of her gold Pampa buckets from the holiday collection. What?
These Pampa buckets, you guys, I actually have my sweater in it.
It's such a good bag.
It is the perfect size for a couple of socks right by your thing, or literally, I don't have every skein of a sweater that I'm working on in the thing. I have 2 sweaters on the go, and they're both in a Hohi Pampa.
Don't ever force me to choose a favorite Hohi & Co. thing, but this would be like right up there. A Pampa bucket to me is, You know, it is the most elegant and beautiful yarn
Yeah.
carrier
Yeah.
ever.
I agree.
And their gold, their holiday collection, I think was absolutely stunning.
The
she
perforated leather.
The perforated leather, which you can put your beautiful enamel pins on if you want to. But it's light and it's
Or your
beautiful and it will
earrings.
last forever and ever. So Hohi, we absolutely love you and everything about you, and your big huge heart is just,
Yeah.
you're so sweet. But I had no idea what was coming. No idea. And this big bag came. And, oh my God, you guys are going to die. You're going to die. Another one of the Hohi products that I use every single day, and it's sitting where I knit, is the box. It's called Baul. And it is...
Bowel bag.
It's not Baul.
Bowel.
It's definitely not
B-A-U-L.
Baul.
It's beautiful.
They're amazing.
Yes.
So they're made of leather, and they're a box shape. So they come like this, and you've got these little flaps that you can snap shut, and then it's got a beautiful... Now, I should put yarn in this because it's flopping everywhere.
Yeah. Here.
Just a sec. Put some yarn in
Oh!
there. First of all, it's not even that small. It will hold lots of yarn, like 3 to 4 skeins of yarn.
At least, you guys.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
And so you've got the flaps shut there, but then there's this magnetic buckle, so you'll slip that through there. So it looks beautiful. You can have your project a total disaster and have it sitting on your table, and people, you know, if they came over, they would never know you've got this messy knitting project sitting on your counter. It's so gorgeous. 2 of these, this is waxed suede. This is the yellow waxed
so beautiful.
suede.
2 of those?
2
And
gold
one
buckets,
of these.
2 of those, 2 of these.
We have 4 Hohi bags.
Yes.
Oh my God, you guys.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. They're so beautiful. I use both of these products all the time. I love them.
Thank you, Hohi. That was very, very generous.
Super.
People are going to be ecstatic to get any of our favorite things and to open a bag and have a Hohi bag.
And they're a family-based company. They've got, you know, family and friends working, and they've got these beautiful workshops, and they design original items, and they're a great company. Amazing customer service.
Yeah.
I have nothing bad to say.
Yeah.
Of course.
Thank you.
Thank
we
you.
love that you
Thank
are
you.
a favorite thing now and always.
Of course. Yeah. So we'll put these back in their beautiful little, everything from Hohi & Co. comes in a muslin bag protected when you buy it. So we'll put everything back together properly before we send it.
Yes.
And I think we have one more thing, and it was another thing that's perfect for anybody. You don't have to be a knitter, right? It can just be anybody. And I think it's probably the ultimate thing for 2020. And our favorite thing, that's our last favorite thing, is self-care and being cozy.
Most
and
important
being
right now.
kind to yourself.
Yeah.
And, you know, having a bubble bath or doing a facial or wearing cozy pajamas. And we've said it before. We joke that we have an LPJS, a local PJ store, because we do. There's a family business here in Edmonton. They started with one shop that sold just pajamas. And I remember thinking, geez, I hope they make it. Like, I hope they have expanded. I mean, do they have 5 locations now?
I think so. 1, 2, 3.
Outlet in Edmonton, outlet in Calgary.
Oh, yeah, maybe more.
We're talking about Cloud9 Pajamas, and it is a sister-run family business. At the very least, I would love it if you went to Instagram and followed them, because you'll see everybody in there is their family modeling.
Mom, sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it is our favorite thing to go there and either get pajamas for ourselves or buy them as gifts for each other, buy them as gifts for our mom. But they've evolved into way more than a pajama store. So they have things that cross over into regular wear. And this set of pajamas that I'm wearing is actually their own line now.
Yeah.
This is called Scarlet Ellie is the brand, and that's named after one of the girls' daughters.
That's so cute.
And actually, the two things that I'm going to show you are both Scarlet Ellie. They have things like PJ Salvage.
My favorite brand.
They have lines that are moisture wicking. So for all of us menopausal women that sweat to death every night, they've got lines where we can wear cute pajamas that are, you know, they don't look awful on you. They actually like flattering and kind of cute, beautiful fabric. They're great. They sell bath bombs and candles. And this, I had to grab this from my own drawer because
this is my favorite scent. I only buy the pineapple.
This is a line called Walton Wood Farm, and they carry tons of this at Cloud9. And this company's got really cute, sassy sayings. This is Beach Babe, and it's pineapple scented, but there's tons more. There's like Nurse's Rescue that they
Mom's
just did.
Day or something like that.
Yeah. And this other company called Barefoot Venus, I had actually never heard of before Cloud9. So you can get things like candles and body lotions and pajamas. And they've got like hoodies.
Coconut Kiss.
Look at this hoodie.
I almost bought this the other day.
Jodi. So this is that crazy soft stuff.
Like Sherpa, they're calling it,
Exactly.
right?
And it's got the cute little sporty stripes, and it's a hoodie. This is also Scarlet Ellie is the brand.
Okay, so I'm not kidding you. I had this in my hand the other day.
Put it on. It's so soft. So these ladies are, I mean, they've become friends. We know them. They're so generous. They have given 2 $100 gift certificates to their shop. Whether you're local or online, you're never going to take it off.
Pouch.
And it's a straight bottom. It doesn't scooch in at the bottom. It's but they have so many colors and styles of this stuff.
Yes.
You must check them out. Whether you buy anything or not, you might want to take a peek at their shop. But they're incredibly generous. So 2 people will get $100 gift certificates to treat themselves, to pamper yourself.
I know we get excited about silly, but we get really excited about loungewear because we're in it a lot.
We're total homebodies. We like to be at home wearing something cozy and knitting.
You guys, the inside of the pouch is also Sherpa.
It is.
Oh my God.
It is. And the softness is like a baby bunny, like a kitten. Like I can't tell you how soft it is. So whether
it is beautiful. I actually have to go. I'll take this back.
I don't trust you. I told her I want proof that it's in her hand.
Okay,
text me a picture.
I'll take a picture of me handing it over.
But I love that they're this small family business.
Yes.
They are really supportive in the community. They do lots of things with charity. Ever since day one, when you purchase their gift box, that money goes to the local women's shelter. I mean, they must have given, I don't know how much, but they always have charity events. They give back, and they're really great community members. So I love supporting them. Thank God they're within 7 minutes of my house.
They really are.
Because they really are. You can go there and get a gift for anyone.
They're in this little quaint little cobblestone, 2-sided shopping little thing with like 20 parking stalls.
Yeah.
But there's like a specialty cheese shop and a sweet shop and a home and, gift shop.
Yeah. But now they've got a giant outlet. They're in an outlet mall out by our airport.
Have you been there?
No.
No, me neither.
But apparently there's special things there that they don't have in the regular shops and really good deals. You can get stuff just like at an outlet mall.
So I'm not going to the airport.
And they also have men's. So you can get sacks, the full line of sacks, like the pajamas and the underwear and men's slipper. Like literally everybody on your list, you can go.
They have leggings and slippers and sleep masks and robe. Anything to do with cozy. Anything to do with hygge? They have.
Okay, and here's something else that I just thought of.
What size is this hoodie?
XL, I think. No, maybe not.
Am I a small?
It's a large, but
I would get extra
square.
large. It's square. This fits. I would get this is more than generous, but I think I would get the XL.
Right. They do this thing where it's 12 days of giveaways, or I forget what the promotion is.
Yes,
but
it is.
Every day there's a promotion. So yesterday I went and bought myself pajamas and I picked this up. I got a free robe.
You did not.
It's an $89 robe. And she said, pick a color, you get one. So it's like that really light, summery, microfibery. So awesome. But they do some kind of promotion every day.
Yes.
For the 12 days.
20% off flannel, or buy this and get this today.
You should get their newsletter, whether you buy or not. But we really want to thank these ladies.
Yes, Andrew, get your mother something for her birthday.
Oh, that's such a good idea. I think she would absolutely love it. And yes, 2 $100 gift certificates will be included in 2 bags.
Yeah.
So you guys, this has been, I feel like my brain is going to explode. Right?
We're just over an hour.
Hey, Joni, coffee on the porch in Maine. Oh my gosh, I was just thinking of you guys the other day.
Who's Joni?
Remember we gave away that cool coffee that was like roasted and I want to say it's like down on the porch or something like that.
I absolutely remember them.
Yes, great coffee. Anyway, that was really fun. When I think of good coffee, I think of you guys because I don't know a lot of. It's nice to see you. Thank you for joining us.
I did want to end the show, so if you want to finish here, that's our content.
That's the end of our 78 hours of favorite things. No, it was really fun to do. So thank you to everybody. We can never thank you enough. But
I do have a couple of things that are coming that were part of the favorite things. Birdie Parker in particular.
Oh, yay.
I got a notification that she will be in next episode.
Well, and for sure next time, and then it'll be like a week before we get these put together to set for names.
Yes.
So we still have some time. But you guys, we show lots of things that we love so much.
Yeah.
All the time.
We couldn't have picked every single favorite of this year. We just picked a snippet. And
we would love to do this again next year.
Yeah.
And maybe, I don't know, it's just really fun to give these things away.
Yeah.
It's just been a treat. So thank you to everybody for letting us do this fun thing.
I'm going to show you a few of To The Max Yarn Co. sock sets.
Jodi?
We haven't podcasted.
We haven't seen To The Max for a while. I want to see what's going on.
They didn't write the names on them.
That's beautiful.
So that's one.
Okay, that is beautiful.
It's really pretty. This one is gorgeous, you guys. It's an olive green.
That's a great orange.
Isn't that?
Yes.
An olive green and an eggplant with a few speckles here and there. With a bear mini.
Beautiful.
This is sugar. I don't know what they called them. Hot purple. And everything is 25% off.
Wow.
Everything in To The Max is 25% off.
Already Canadian dollars and a sale.
This is Sock Monkey.
Oh, that's really cute.
Isn't that cute?
Yes. It'll knit up really sweet.
Yeah. This one's going to be a micro stripe, you guys, with this tonal, like navy kind of.
That's beautiful.
And then these speckles.
I love that deep blue. That's going to be gorgeous.
I think they named this Hayride. I love this one.
Okay, pink and yellow. I can't get enough.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So it's
going to be a while before, show notes are going to take a while today.
Yeah, they might not be up till this
I will
evening.
go to Ravelry first thing and open a thread for favorite things because I know that's what people are going to be wanting to enter. And then show notes will be on the way as well. Like I'll keep doing them. They're going to take a while.
Right. So we are going to continue. I didn't ask you yet, but I thought maybe we would extend this a little bit to our YouTube viewers.
Okay.
With the sale. So our Muffy the Beaver canvas totes are 50% off right now.
So cute.
So these are $10 in the shop. They're free right now when you buy the Rose Hill mini set.
We wanted to have something amazing for Black Friday, and we thought this was a great combo where you get a really beautiful yarn and one of our most popular items, the Muffy tote, as well as a... So there is... Yeah, you're right. So there's a few mini skeins left, and why not extend?
Right.
Yeah.
What was I just going to say about that? Oh, there's a couple I missed. Okay, so...
Rose Hill yarns. Gorgeous.
Amazing. So we put a Tuft Woolens in the shop. That isn't this. I was going to add a few of these things to our prize winners. I think that's why I end up bringing these.
Yes, we're definitely going to add Grocery Girls things to the favorite things too.
But Tuft Woolens
We should do that. Add our signature scent
I thought
and a
so.
bag.
Yes.
Maybe one of these.
That's what I thought.
Yes, Jody, that's such a good idea.
We have a Tuft Woolens gift set right now, and it contains 2 of these mini bars. One is our exclusive cranberry pucker that is this for this holiday.
Yeah.
And this one is the pom-pom pucker. So you get 2 of these, you get a lip, and you get the lotion bar.
Yeah.
So that's at grocerygirlsknit.com.
And pom-pom pucker is like lemon shortcake scented, lemon shortbread kind
Lemon
of.
sorbet.
Yeah. And the cranberry is like a cranberry lemon twist on that. They're both over the moon, amazing smelling products. So Martha makes such great quality, like the hand balm and the lip balms, they work like a charm. So, and then the sock soaps are the half size.
Do you guys know how long these last?
Oh, they're so good. So again, treat yourself, treat a friend. We love them.
This is one of our favorite notions. I have 2 of these.
We should put one of these in everybody's thing too, because I love these.
I thought we should
so much.
These are little leather, and they're in our shop right now, but they're little leather notions pouch that fold in on itself, and nothing.
Do you know how much stuff I pack into mine?
I know.
Like the little ends for my interchangeable sets.
Yeah.
A needle, a tape measure, tons of
Stitch markers.
stitch markers.
Yeah.
But they are really, really handy. And I mean, it can be a coin purse. It can be for embroidery. It can be for lots of things.
So those are an amazing
We'll
tool.
put those in the favorite things as well.
We've restocked some pom-poms. I just want to remind people, because they sold out kind of fast, that we do.
Oh, Jody, I love that one.
We do have the 26 back.
And this is very similar in color to the minis that we were talking about earlier.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the 26 is back. We have the black is back. How gorgeous is that?
Love it.
Number 6 was restocked because now when I finally made it active in the shop,
That's so funny.
people liked this neutral.
Well, I love that gray.
Right?
That shocked me, Jody.
I know.
And these are, if you don't know, we have tie-on pom-poms in our shop. And they come with a little stabilizing button. So your pom-pom is super secure and it's not floppy. Like it's
Yarn
not
Bowler.
it's not a saggy pom-pom. Yeah, they're made by Yarn Bowler.
She's our pom-pom John.
Amazing.
She's
amazing. She makes
amazing.
incredible pom-poms.
Okay, so we had a request and we finally were able to stock it.
Yes.
The olive green pom-pom.
Okay.
I don't know if it's showing up quite as well. It's amazing.
It's beautiful. Like it's neutral and earthy. It's not
Yes.
bright at all. It is true olive army green.
Yeah. Adela bought several.
Did she?
She did.
Oh, well, it's a great green.
Oh, it is.
I hope she loves it. It really is a great green.
She did. She texted.
Did
Best
she?
pom-pom ever.
Aw, yay. Well, it's super earthy still.
And right now, we are giving these with $50 and more through the weekend.
Okay.
So any
wow,
purchase-
that's like 2 weeks of Black Friday.
Right.
Wow.
I just kind of thought YouTube
That's
misses
awesome.
out, right?
It's true because we missed out. We should. This is great.
I mean, it's nobody's fault, but I just thought we could extend it to our YouTube.
I have to
viewers.
say, you guys, I love this bag. It's great for actual groceries, but it really does make a
Snowman down.
a great sweater bag,
Yes.
or just like take me to the yarn shop bag.
Yes.
Snow lady.
I will be adding a couple of Mrs. Brown's bags. Can you believe that's the
Jody,
only thing
what's
I
been
forgot?
going on? Oh no.
Not that it mattered, but I just want to show you the couple of things that
What's going on with Mrs. Brown's bags right now? Talk about. I said to Jody, I would like those included for favorite things because they're one of my favorite things.
For sure. I have.
Meaning, like, I just want everybody to know how much I love them.
Okay, so I have 2 bags in the shop right now only.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to work through Christmas like I have in the past.
Right.
I'm going to, like, 3rd week in December, shut her down,
Right.
spend time with
Good
my
for
kids.
you.
This is the steampunk. I love that one. This is the steampunk canvas bottom tote. It's got exterior pockets on either side, and it's lined with a real neutral color
So that's yarn
muslin.
ink yarn
Yes.
color, which is amazing. If you're looking for the yarn.
And then this next one is
Ooh,
the
that's
olive.
so gorgeous.
I have the olive green tote as well.
And what yarn was that again? Farmer's Daughter?
Farmer's
Daughter Fibers.
Kelly sent
Wow.
that. Kelly just sent that on a. She goes, I think you need this
Wow.
color.
She's so right.
She is so right. So this is again the large canvas bottom tote.
So you're sewing tote bags this month, or does that come in?
No, it's just the tote.
I love the tote, Jodi.
People are loving the tote, and I feel they take 3 times as long, but I feel like it's worth it.
It is, and it is that like a great gift idea. If someone's wanting to know what to get, I mean,
Yes.
and a tote is something you use forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah.
And yours are so good.
Those 2 bags are in the shop for now, and that might be it for the holidays.
People are going to come look at this video, and it's just shy of 3 hours, and they're going to think,
No fucking way am I going to watch that.
delete. Anyway, thank you for hanging with us. Thank you for coming.
2 hours and 45 minutes. We knew this would be long.
We knew it would be long. We knew we had a lot of favorite things. And we can never keep it together. We definitely go on tangents, but it's just, we're excited to see you, and we're excited to be here. You don't have to watch it on one sitting, my goodness. But we're going to come back again next week. We're going to show you some knitting, and I'm sure we'll have other fun things. And we'll share the winners next week for our favorite things
You guys.
giveaways.
And it'll be back to the usual. I've got knitting to show.
Maybe our last time in December.
Yes, but we're trying.
We'll see.
We're also trying to get for the following week.
But that could be done in any time. It could be done in January too.
It absolutely can be done.
But
in
yes,
January.
but you know what I mean? Like, we'll see how things go.
Yes.
We want to be here for sure. We love it. We absolutely love it.
But we also want to take time with, not really with family. 'Cause we're not allowed to
I've
see
bitten
anyone.
off a lot to chew for holiday gifts. So
Tracie, you shouldn't.
I totally.
You do that every year.
I knit myself into an injury. Oh my God. So Jeff had injured himself, and he got this special anti-inflammatory cream from his doctor, and it's like 10 times whatever extra strength Voltaren is. It's amazing.
Really?
Yes, I can't believe how it works.
Well, the only way to heal that is to not knit
Well,
or use this cream.
the cream lets
Yeah.
me like keep going.
Yeah.
I shouldn't. And if Carson ever saw this, he'd probably be mad at me and say, treat yourself better. We'll see what happens. I may have to change plans because it was really sore
Yeah.
a while ago. But I do love knitting for gifts, so I'm going to keep going. I love it. I love it. And it's not such a bad job to have.
I love knitting.
Knitting
for
gifts.
too.
Yeah, I do love it. So you guys, thank you for being here. I'm going to do show notes pretty much all day.
A lot of linking.
I will bring my computer down here and just go through
I
the
think
boxes.
before I pack it
It
up,
won't be
I'm
so
going
bad.
to get paper and just, as I'm packing it up right now down here, write the list.
Oh, I'm just going to go through the boxes with physical items.
Okay.
I won't need a list, I don't think. Unless there's something you talked about that's not here.
Perfect. Not really. No. I didn't.
I'm just going to go through every item. You
Right.
didn't have any knitting to show, right? No patterns?
Then we'll just do, as we get the winners, I can just make the labels at my end.
Okay.
And do that way.
Okay, it'll be great. And there'll be plenty of time for everybody for the holiday.
Yeah.
Whatever your holiday is, or maybe just,
Yeah.
a surprise. It's awesome. I'm so happy to...
We were really looking forward to this episode.
Very
we were
much.
excited to be able to show you all these fun goodies that, I mean, this is just,
And we can never do it without the generosity of all of these incredible makers. And we know, most of them are really small businesses. So we appreciate so much that they're willing to do this. And it makes us really happy. And we hope that it's a bright spot for people. Because I think people are, it's been
looking for that.
really shitty.
Hopefully you found something, a little treasure to treat yourself with in all the things that we showed you.
Totally.
And we hope you're well.
And you know what? Go make yourself those cookies. You don't have to shop, but go get some newsletters coming to your inbox, or maybe you're going to follow some new people on Instagram. That's a way to support businesses too. You don't have to be shopping, because that's certainly not the only way.
Right. Mm-hmm. I agree.
Mm-hmm. So thanks for being here. Oh my gosh, what time is it? It's probably almost 1:00. That's ridiculous.
It is. It's 12:50.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
I'm not cooking today.
Okay. I'm up for that.
Or maybe I'll make Mexican. No, I really wanted chicken fingers.
I made burrito bowls the other day. It's one of my favorite dinners. It's like going to Chipotle.
You know what I did the other day? I had leftover white rice.
Yeah.
So I put it in a pan with some pureed, like almost like that muddy, what's that jar?
Tomato passata, like a pureed.
It's like a pureed tomato.
Strained
I put
tomatoes.
that with teeny weeny chopped up red peppers and taco seasoning. It made the best Mexican rice.
That sounds amazing. Somebody said Vincent is here and he wants us to start over. Okay, no problem. Let me just get right on that.
Can you imagine doing this for 6
Can you
hours?
believe?
Anyway.
And I forget everything anyway. So, anyway, you guys, thank you so much. Have a great, great day.
Till next week.
Yeah, we'll see you next time. And it's going to be soon, I promise. Jody's going to give back this hoodie.
This is going to be our, I'll be there.
You can get
tomorrow or the
such
next
cute
day.
colors of this stuff. Yeah, you're going to love it.
I like
Kisses,
this
Carson.
Goodbye, everybody.
Love you guys. Take
Bye,
care.
Joyce.
Our
And-
Joyce.